5,000. Nice.
5,047, 100D100.
I'm gonna do that too.
Cool. That seems absolutely silly. I love it.
Oh,
All right. And
Yeah, it just kind of just like lags a bit and then fills your screen with dice.
yep.
it's fair.
Hey, I rolled higher than you. Let's go.
Yeah. My luck
Okay.
is bad. What did you expect?
It's still pretty close to 5,000 though, which is like I think it is average for 100D100.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is pretty average.
Still pretty close.
Because on average, you roll a 5 with a d10.
Right.
So,
And so on average, you would roll. Wait, because if no, on average you would roll 50 with a D100.
mm-hmm. And
So then
yeah,
yeah, so then you just add that 100 times. And
yep.
average is 5,000.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. So
So I rolled below average.
you have.
Only slightly.
When last we left our intrepid heroes, they had secured the spirit board, defeated a ghost and some statues that were trying to carve you into small pieces.
Oh, and Padre got possessed. Don't forget about that.
Padre did get
Padre
possessed.
looks what 40 years
But
older
I think
now.
I'm no longer possessed, right?
You're no longer
Yeah,
possessed, but
you're
you
no
are
longer
still looking
possessed.
very friggin' old.
Yeah.
True, 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 true.
All right. What are we looking at doing, folks?
So are we still in the house or?
Yes, we left off literally as soon as the spirit board was taken and everything was dead.
Um. So who currently has a spirit board? Waver?
Waver
Yep,
does.
I
Waver
have it.
does. Waver also has a bag that we don't know what it is.
Yes, and I'm not opening that until we're somewhere safe.
All right, let's just like get out as fast as possible. I think of the house.
All right. Well, I mean, it's easy enough to move through the house and get out the door. That's fine.
And then I guess we. What time of day is it right now?
Uh, as I recall, was it not getting fairly late in the day when you went over here?
Yes, because we specifically waited till night to get
Yeah,
the guy
that's kind of
to
what I
get the
thought.
information from.
That's kind of what I thought.
Okay. Um. So I guess do we want to just like um spend one last night at the inn and then start heading back
Well, we
to
need.
our home base
I don't.
tomorrow?
We need to keep watch on the spirit board. I don't think we should even sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if going back to the
Oh, that's a good point. You think we should just go back to the inn, get our stuff, and then just head out immediately?
Waver, you're pretty sure if you really thought about it, you would be able to sit down with the spirit board and probably get that Hakon person killed before he causes you any more problems.
Okay. Hmm. Because of how Waver has experience with these kinds of things, would that allow her to more accurately tell that these aren't actually her thoughts?
Oh, can I get a charisma saving throw actually for that?
Sure.
Ooh.
25.
Yeah, yeah. You have enough sense of self that you can separate yourself from these other voices that are not your id talking to you in the head.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. All right. She's actually going to very specifically say the spirit board is already trying to corrupt. We need to be moving fast, lest it try something.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe it's just a good idea to head back now.
yeah. We'll just
My only
grab what.
worry is
Did we leave
leaving.
anything at the inn, by the way, or no?
No, I would assume not, because we were basically going in with the idea that this is
Well, if we don't need anything, if we
Padre,
didn't leave anything at the inn, then yeah, we can just head back.
you've been so paranoid about things getting stolen from you. Do you really think that you would have left anything behind?
That's fair. Yeah, that's true. I probably wouldn't have. So yeah, we can just. Yeah, we should just start heading back to home base
mm.
and like immediately.
My only concern is leaving Hakon here is a little bit of a predicament, but I think as long as he remains un hmm, he'll probably eventually figure out that the spirit board has been taken and that we've taken it, but
I say we cross that bridge when we get to it. I think our
mm,
number one priority right now is getting this spirit board back to home base and securing it.
agreed.
So
Seems fair.
Well, if everyone's in agreement, then we shall be heading off.
yep.
How late into the evening
Yep.
are you planning on doing your traveling before you make camp?
How long is the whole trip, by the way?
5 days?
7 days, I
Wasn't it like
believe.
3 days? 9 days?
I thought it was 5. It might have been 7.
I thought it was
Uh,
7.
Yep, that's very possible.
Okay.
I
So
would have had to go back and look exactly, but yeah.
can we okay.
You cannot march for 7 days straight.
Well, no, that's not what I was
No.
asking. But like when we do march, can is it possible for us to like try to walk quickly, I guess you could say,
No.
to try to shorten that? No? Okay.
That's already assuming that you're traveling pretty much as efficiently as you can. Forced marches work
Got it.
for a very short period of time. They do not work for a longer period of time because you will tire yourself out faster.
Got it. Okay. So yeah. Um
So I would allow for a
I
forced march
guess
for exactly like 1 day's worth of journey.
do we I guess we can like maybe march until around midnight, I guess. How long would that leave us going for this evening?
2 or 3 hours. Get you a little bit out of town. Probably don't have any guards
Yeah.
breathing down your neck. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
probably sounds
probably do that, and then like somebody
Yeah.
like we rotate. Like
rotate watch. Yep.
yeah,
It's always good to set a watch.
Mm. I think Waver very specifically is going to nominate herself to be on watch as much as possible so that she's asleep for as little so the spirit board has as little time to try and do something. And when she does
Leo can also go into a
when
trance.
when she does eventually have to go to sleep, she will make sure to explicitly make sure that the person who's taking over watches over her just in case something happens.
Sounds reasonable.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
And yeah, I am going to make very specifically certain here. Weaver is staying as awake as possible, like as many hours of sustained consciousness as possible.
I'm gonna
She
ask.
is not giving this thing a chance.
I am gonna be asking for Constitution saving throws as you go,
Mm,
Mm,
mm.
because
okay.
you are going to be exhausting yourself.
Yes.
All right.
I'm very well aware of the risks of this, but I feel like this is exactly what Waver would do in this situation.
It's all good. It's all good. Can I ask a
Okay.
huge favor from y'all? Can I
Mhm.
get the order of your watches that you
No.
intend on setting?
Okay.
Waiver, 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 then waiver.
Yeah. As said, Waver will definitely be at the very least taking the first watch.
Mm-hmm.
Padre can probably take the second watch.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what is it gonna be? It's gonna be waiver, then waiver and Padre, then waiver and Livio, and then waiver and Jane.
Waver does need to
that
get
what we're doing?
sleep if Waver wants to be able to cast spells.
Yeah, Waver does need to get sleep to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some,
um,
I would say she would cover the first two watches, and then the last two would be other people, but she's making sure that those other two people are watching her as she sleeps because
um,
he does not want this thing to have even the slightest chance of causing any mischief.
being that uh, I took on Circle of the Moon, I think it would be thematically appropriate for me to take uh, maybe even the third and fourth watch.
All right. Are you gonna have the assistance of Livio on the one of those watches?
Um, yeah,
Oh,
I'll allow Livio
oh,
if he
uh,
wants to.
Wait,
and if it
so we're
means
saying
if it means anything,
Waver first watch, Padre second watch, Jane third and fourth watch.
Well, actually, I
uh,
have.
if
Go ahead.
if it means anything, Waver is also having her awaken shrub, just because it doesn't need sleep or
Sure.
anything, so it's just constantly on watch.
Um, Waver is going to be conscious and helping out with the first watch and the second watch. Second watch will have
Mhm.
Padre as well. Then I have Jane
Okay, yeah.
doing the next two watches with Livio helping with the last watch. Is that correct?
I think that works.
Yep, that works.
That works for me.
All right. Cool.
Sounds about right.
So, first things first, let's hit that long rest button for the first night.
Oh, well, hold on. We'll see if that
Well, I think
happens.
yeah, we'll see that happens. Yeah,
Mm.
There's
and
always
also when Padre's on his watch with Waver, um, I guess Padre's gonna sit watching both Waver and the Spirit Board. Um, notably not touching the Spirit Board. But if like if anything, if Padre notices anything strange happening that he thinks would be related to the Spirit Board, um, like if Waver starts acting weird or something, uh, then Padre's going to be ready to use his a telekinetic movement to just fling the spirit board away from Waver, I guess, during his watch.
all right. Cool. The first night mostly goes by without any major issues. Let's see. Where's my waiver button? There's my waiver button.
Waver,
the
The
waiver,
waiver button.
the waiver button.
that's
The
not ominous.
waiver button.
Okay, so we get our long rest, or
Everyone can click their long rest button.
Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Ah, it's so nice having all those spell slots back and all those bardic inspirations.
All right. And did you see that, Eternal?
See what?
oh no.
I haven't seen anything yet. Oh, yeah, I see it.
You have a sanity bar now. Good luck.
Absolutely.
Wait, what?
I see
I
that,
have
yeah.
no idea.
Okay. Just as long as you see that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to be left in the dark.
I'm looking at Waver's
I-
character sheet now
I
too
have
to see what
Dark, I
changed.
have dark vision. I have
Oh
dark
no,
vision.
it's
What
not.
Waver
It's
saw.
not.
No.
It's not on my character sheet.
Oh,
Oh,
did he
that's even
TM'd you
worse.
something?
That's
Oh
objectively
no,
worse.
that is
Oh.
objectively worse.
I don't know what you're all talking about.
I, yeah, our characters wouldn't know about anything though. So,
Mm.
Okay.
okay. Then if we got a long rest, then I guess we can go march the second day.
On the second day, most of the day goes by without too much hassle. Everything seems pretty smooth. As it gets close to dusk and you're starting to think about making camp, you see someone moving in the opposite direction of the road as you. It seems like it's an older lady,
Oh, it's her.
almost a crone.
Oh. Remember that old lady that attacked the bastion?
Mm-hmm.
Can we tell if
Well,
it's the same lady?
we only got a description. We didn't see it for ourselves.
Oh, what
We
did
asked
we? Okay, I forgot.
we asked
Um,
the whatever his name is at the bastion what happened, and he said that the old lady stood out.
And the corpse we spoke to called this thing Mother.
Okay, what was the description we got? Just like old lady, or did we get anything more specific than that
Not
from
really.
before? Not really. Okay. So this
I'd like you to give me a description of a crone that isn't just an old crone.
fair. Um, hmm.
So you're saying like they're coming toward the old
They're
lady's
coming
coming
towards us?
She is moving
Like-
towards you on the road. Not exactly moving very quickly. Leaning on her walking
does it
stick.
seem how far away is she about?
You notice her at about 150 feet.
Does it
Um,
seem like she's coming towards us specifically, or is just looking to pass us on the road?
It appears that she is traveling on the road.
And Padre's probably not going to think too much of it unless, like, when we get closer, then if it then looks like he's coming towards us specifically.
just in case, Livio's gonna start walking, but specifically behind Waver, just to make sure nothing happens to the backpack.
Fair enough. As she comes closer to you, she looks up and grins at all of you. And it's unsettling. She has no teeth, so it's this gummy grin. Ah, children! It is a fine night for traveling. Would you care to purchase a fortune?
Padre's going to ignore her and keep walking.
I do the same.
Oh, terrible manners in today's youth.
Livio's gonna look at her.
Meanwhile,
and-
Padre's just an old man.
Yeah, Livio has stopped in his tracks and is just looking at her confused. Purchase a fortune? What do you mean?
No, I was hoping to offer you the tale of your fortune for a very, very small price. Something you won't even
when
notice.
when Padre hears that Livio stopped to talk to her, he's just gonna like say, no thank you. We need to we're pretty busy.
We are
And-
already familiar with a fortune teller. We, if needed, already have someone else's services, but thank you for the offer.
Well, if that be the case, at least take a coin for luck. She flips a coin in the air at directly at Livio.
Padre is just gonna kind of grab Livio and try his best to pull him away.
What are you doing, Livio?
Well, I guess instinctively he's going to catch it.
Yep. Okay.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Like I don't, I don't know what else to say. It's just instinct.
Yep. Okay. With that, she turns and starts.
Can I look at the coin?
It-
what is the coin?
The coin is a brass coin with 3 stars on the one face and an old hag on the opposite face.
What the hell? Never seen this currency before.
You look down at the coin. As you look up, she's gone.
Well,
Well, I think we've just been express delivered another cursed item.
Well, I guess Livia's gonna pocket the coin and continue walking.
well, hold
Yeah.
on. Before you
Waver's going to
pocket
make
the
sure.
coin,
Waver
Padre's
is
just gonna-
going to make sure that Livio puts it separate from his other money. He is going to
Yeah.
make it very
Well,
certain that
before you
Livio
even
does not
ask,
accidentally put
Padre's
it with
just
his
gonna
other
ask.
money.
Padre's gonna ask Livio to have to that if I can look at it.
I can
And
I can cast detect magic on it if we're super worried about it.
Okay, so
I mean, if
cast
you want
detect magic.
to.
I mean, the detect magic will just tell you that it's magical. You would need the discern curse to tell what kind of
yeah.
curse it has, if any.
right,
I
but I
know
feel like
that, but like
magic
if it's
isn't
not
that.
like if it is magical, then I would be a bit more worried about it. If it's not, then we're fine.
I
Right.
mean, it's just one spell slot. It's probably worth it.
All right, I cast detect magic.
you do not detect anything about that coin.
Awesome.
Great.
Okay.
Livio, what do
After
you,
hearing that, Padre's a little more relieved.
Livio, do you pass the coin off to Padre to look at?
Does Padre still want to look at it?
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he does.
But-
Um,
Padre,
is it anything?
this is just a copper
Yeah.
coin in your hand.
It's just a regular copper
Mm.
coin.
Ah, great.
Sorry, I apologize.
Awesome.
I apologize. It may not be copper. Give me a second. I gotta double check.
Oh,
Yay, I'm seeing something different.
I gotta
Oh,
see.
no.
I apologize. It's a gold coin. I apologize.
the gold
Oh,
coin.
great.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so it's just regular gold coin.
Mhm.
Is what I see.
That's-
Okay. Yeah, Padre's not too concerned then, and just hand it back to Livio.
Yeah,
Livio,
and
you
then
just
he
got handed
pockets
back.
it.
You just got handed back a gold coin.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. Livio's gonna look at Padre and be like, "What did you do? What kind of
what do you mean?
trickery?"
I handed you back the coin.
No. This when I handed it to you, this was a copper coin with a hag on one side and 3 stars on the other.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's a gold coin. Wait.
It's a trick. It's something that's meant to make us fight amongst ourselves. I see.
That's
Livia's just gonna exhale and put it in a pocket separate from his other gold coins.
You go to
Yeah,
put it in a pocket other than your gold coins, and you hear a clink as it goes in there.
A
The
clink?
fuck?
as it hits another coin.
Did they hear it, or was that just me?
You heard it.
Can I look where I put the coin?
There's the brass coin
I
in there as well as the
actually-
gold coin.
What?
Can I pull out the brass coin?
You certainly can.
Can I look at the brass coin?
It has 3 stars on the one face, and it has a hag's face on the other.
Oh, it's an infinite coin. It's an infinite coin.
Okay, does Padre notice Livio doing all this? I guess.
Yes, you notice that Livio
And
is
I don't think
looking
he's
at
trying to
another
hide
coin.
it.
Okay. Um,
Livio's brain is hurting.
when
right now.
when Padre sees the coin in Livio's hand, can he tell it's if it's that it's a different coin?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, Waver's doing that too because if she can pick up on
13.
it, she will most likely know what's going on here.
Oh,
11.
is this? Oh my God, is this what the old crone meant by a fortune?
That doesn't look like gold.
When Padre notices that it doesn't look like gold, he's gonna have to look at it again.
Livio's gonna pull it away and be like, "No, you're gonna change it to gold again."
Okay, hold on.
Waver got an
Don't
11.
hand it to me, but just hold it out so I can look at it in your hand.
Waver got an 11.
Yep.
Does she notice that this is a different
It
coin?
does. It does
Okay.
not look like gold.
I'm gonna say it's reasonable enough for her to put the pieces together and figure out kind of what's going on. It seems that this coin has some sort of replicatory effect. It's some sort of like infinitely replicating coin. Essentially, if you give it to someone, it'll become another coin and then put itself right back into your pocket. Infinite wealth, if you get the idea.
I don't. Livio's gonna hold the copper coin out in his palm for Padre to look at.
Brass.
Brass, sorry. Brass coin.
So now I see what he sees.
Yep.
Okay. Just to make sure the first time wasn't a fluke, now hand it to me and see what happens.
Fine, Livio.
And I'll hold
hands
my
it to
hand.
Padre.
You've got a gold coin in your hand.
That's why
So
she threw
it
it.
changes it into a gold coin. Okay.
That's why
Now
she threw it
Livio,
into the
look
air.
back in your pocket and see if it's.
Livio puts it in his pocket.
You
Well, no, I don't hand the gold piece back, but
Oh.
I'm asking Livio to look in their pocket again.
You have a
I look in my pocket.
you have a brass coin in your pocket along with that other gold coin that you put there before.
Yep,
I pull
infinitely
out the brass
replicating
coin.
money.
Okay.
Well, and just
Infinite
try
money.
touching it. Not like Livio, I want you to hold it, but I want Padre to just touch it. Like not necessarily
Okay.
hand it to him.
I'm okay to try that if you are Livio.
Livio Livio puts the coin in his palm and holds it out for Padre to touch.
And then Padre will just touch it with his index finger.
What did
then-
Padre do with the other gold coin?
Oh, I still have it in my other hand.
Okay. You can touch the brass coin all you want. That's fine.
And nothing is happening.
Nope.
So it's not until I take the coin actually that it becomes a gold coin, and the original brass coin goes back in the pocket.
That's why she threw it into the air. If Livio didn't catch it, it would have just fallen to the ground. So it's not giving it to anyone.
Oh.
So is there like a catch to this, or
There's
That's
always
what
a
I'm worried
catch.
about.
There's
There's usually
always
a
a
catch.
catch.
There's always gotta be a catch. Like
okay, Livio's just gonna put the copper coin back in his pocket, and
Brass.
then he's brass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. brass coin back in his pocket and be like, you know what? We can figure this out when we get back to the bastion. Let's just
we,
keep
we,
going.
we have ways of discerning curses and stuff
Well,
like that when we get
Yeah,
back.
agreed.
So
Still need to go back to the bastion as quick as possible.
what is happening
Yes.
with the gold coin that Padre has?
The fact that you're asking that. Oh my god. Um, I guess Potter will just add them to his own uh
Monies.
monies. Yeah,
Was just the one though, right?
it was just the one. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
So yeah, I guess I add a gold piece.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Livio, can you do me a favor?
No,
Can you hit F5, please?
I can sure do that.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I think that's just like the coin being added to your inventory.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Coin. Inventory.
I should actually add that in, but give me a second.
What am I looking for?
I didn't say you had to look for anything. I just needed you to make sure you'd refreshed.
Oh, thank you. I refreshed.
Thank you.
Actually, no. You know what? No. Potter's not gonna put it to his own money. He's gonna add it to the party funds.
That's fine.
Let's
And
go
now we
with that.
no longer have a party fund. Thank you, Padre. No, just kidding.
Imagine if that's what it did, though.
Mm.
Imagine.
Out
Yeah,
of
the game's
character,
not
I'm
gonna.
out of character. I'm definitely suspecting that this is like a. It doesn't curse the person who uses the coin. It curses the people who take the money that's generated from it.
Ooh.
But Waver,
Honestly,
Waver probably
this
wouldn't think of that.
James
honestly,
is not gonna
Livio
mess
getting
with
this
it.
of all people.
Audrey probably
Livio,
might not think of that either.
yeah, Livio getting of this of all people is so funny because of backstory reasons.
Mm,
All right. I have added
Maybe-
the brass coin into your backpack now.
maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the woman gave it to you, Livio, specifically, because the DM knows.
Livio respond. No, but that's the thing. Livio is like the only one who responded to her. Is the thing.
Well, no,
Yeah,
Waver
probably
responded
why.
as well. Waver responded as well.
Oh, I didn't hear Labor
Audrey
respond.
responded only after Livia responded in order to like
Mm.
try
Yeah.
to keep moving.
Livio was the first person to respond to her, so maybe
Yeah.
that's it. But
All right.
or maybe maybe the DM actually thinks about their story, about their
There's the
campaign,
brass
and
coin.
plans things.
Anyway,
Probably.
yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
All right, let's continue on. Well, no, we were actually gonna make a campfire. That's what we were gonna do.
Yeah, we were literally
Well,
about to set camp.
we still
We were
had
we were about
you.
to set camp, but the woman decided to
Oh yeah,
interrupt
that's
us.
what it was. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Give
yeah.
us
In
infinite
that
money.
case, we set camp then.
Generate the infinite money exploit.
Yeah, infinite money glitch at infinite money glitch IRL.
The devs really need to patch it. Like, it's so broken.
Yeah,
It,
Garth,
it,
you
it,
really need to patch this glitch. It's overpowered.
It's fair.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is, indeed.
All right. I'll make my rules.
I'm gonna restart Discord real quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm
the only one
sorry,
who's had
why
problems
are
with
you
Discord.
rolling?
I tend to roll for random encounters at night and things like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Maybe I want to know if there's like ogres coming to eat your faces or something.
so
Oh
should
my
this be
God,
the
we're gonna-
first? Should this be the first Constitution save for Raver, or should that happen later?
Yeah, I'll ask for one now.
Okay. 10.
You
Honestly, could have been worse.
Could be worse.
You're getting pretty tired in that second watch.
Hmm. I mean, makes sense.
I
Waver
assume we're
hasn't
keeping the
really
same
been
watch
done
order
this.
for every night.
Probably.
And you're getting very, very tired and hearing.
Hmm.
You're pretty sure you're hearing voices to the side of the road.
Hmm.
Can I ask Hoodie to try and help Waver stay awake? Is that allowed?
Yep.
Well, if we're keeping the same watch order, then I would be on the second watch with Waver.
I would assume that would probably be something that Livia would do before we set up
Yeah.
the whole watch order for the second night.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's
Like
yeah,
Hoodie wouldn't be a part of the watch order.
Yeah. Waver's sentient shrub is, though, because it knows common for some reason. Don't ask me
Knows
why.
common, right?
The
Hoodie knows all the languages that Livio knows.
Oh, neat.
That's what the bestial companion does.
the wolf
Audrey
is
knows common, giant, and gnomish.
That's fair.
Wolf is smart.
And the wolf is trying to keep you awake.
Hmm.
You are pretty sure you're hearing things from the side of the road, though.
Hmm.
Voices.
What are they saying?
Do I hear these
things I've
voices
already
also,
typed to
or
you.
just Waver?
Just
Hmm.
Waver.
Oh, okay. That's what got sent to Waver. Good to know. Voices. Terrible, terrible voices.
Anything I missed?
What's that?
Not really. Waver's hearing voices now.
Towards the
because they rolled a 10.
towards the end of the second shift, you hear a whip crack and an absolutely deadly shriek as someone's skin is flayed from their bones.
Ugh.
Oh, Flay. Guys, a take on. We gotta
Is
go.
Waver? Is it just Waver that hears that?
Mhm.
Or
Just Waver.
Oh, only Waver heard the shriek.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, is Padre on the second shift as well?
Yeah.
I am.
Gotcha.
Does
Well, if
Padre
if that
notice
doesn't
like
wake me up,
Waver
I don't know
like
what will.
flinching or anything like that?
Give me a perception check.
You do have to remember that Waver does constantly keep herself covered at all times.
Waver, give me a performance check.
11.
Okay. I'm
A
very good at
performance check
performance.
from the bard? That's
Net 20.
unfair.
Sorry.
Net
Great.
20.
You don't notice anything, Padre.
Damn.
The one time I roll well, it's the time I don't want to roll well.
Business as usual.
That's always how
Business
it
as
goes.
usual.
That's literally always how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Someone once
You
told
want
me
something
that
good to
Waver would
happen, it
try
doesn't.
very hard to disguise this, so.
Yeah, he would.
All right. The night passes fairly uneventfully for the rest of you.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I would like to imagine that Hoodie is nibbling on Waver's fingers to keep her.
Waver,
Pinches here and there.
can I get another con save?
Sure. Net 20.
Pinch.
'Kay.
Awesome. You
Nice.
got 2 nat 20s in a row. Let's go.
Mm.
Now you're never gonna roll a nat 20 for the rest of the campaign.
For the rest of my life.
You used all your luck.
You used all your luck.
And remember, one of those net 20s was a bad net 20.
Yeah.
Wait, so actually, hold on. That's considered bad luck then, no? And so it would counteract the good luck, and so now you actually still have good luck.
No,
No.
Oh,
If
okay.
only it worked like that.
not with Waver.
All right. You managed to make it the rest of the way back to the bastion without too much problem.
Yay.
Yay!
Waver,
Hooray.
you are getting
Yay!
spoken to the entire time.
Yeah. She is not giving a single bit that could be at all taken as a
I'm gonna.
response to
Can I
any
just
of
say
it.
this is out of character, but I'm gonna laugh so hard if this spirit board wasn't even a cursed item we were sent out to get.
Oh,
Don't give him ideas.
No, Darth
Alright,
already has
so
this plan. It's fine.
Anyway, yeah, when we get to the Bastion, I guess, what do we need to do to secure it actually again?
No,
Because
we need to talk to
well
the.
we need
We
to
need
get
to talk to
Maven.
our butler,
Maven, that's right.
Maven. Maven is the one.
Maven. Our
Yeah,
butler.
let's go find Maven and talk to them.
Okay, you head in. I just need to verify something real quick.
Hmm.
Man, I wonder how our butler's been doing this whole time. I can never remember Maven's name. Or
I'm
the
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 AFK
guy who
for just a bit. I'll be right back.
I can
Okay.
never remember the guy who was telling us, like, giving these papers. I don't remember that guy's name.
You mean
Maven was the person.
Ketri?
The Maven. Yeah, Ketri. I can never remember his name. Maven
Yeah.
just
Uh,
sticks
the
out to
in,
me.
the instant Waver has entered the Bastion, she is making a beeline
Okay.
and searching everywhere for Maven. She is
Maven greets you pretty much at the doorway and
Hmm.
is willing to take it from your hands.
all right.
All right.
Cool. She
Ah,
will assist Maven in the process of getting it all sealed up.
she takes the board and places the planchette actually off to the side, separated from the board.
Hmm. Okay. The instant the board is like secured,
Mhm.
Waver is just going to instantly faint.
Seems reasonable. Everyone else sees Waver
She has,
just faint.
yeah, she has been kept up by adrenaline and willpower, and now her job is done. She's just out.
Uh, damn.
Yeah, Olivia's gonna, I guess, pick Waver up and bring her to her room.
Uh,
Yeah, Audrey's just gonna make sure like that Waver doesn't need like medical attention or anything like that.
That's fair. As you pick Waver up, Ketri comes in. Master Livio, if we could have a word.
Huh? Just 1 second. Let me bring Waver into her room real quick.
Meet me in my office.
Olivia's gonna. Am I in trouble?
Meet me in my office.
Interesting.
Oh,
This
Livia's
has
in trouble.
Livia's gonna quickly put Waver in her bed and tuck her in and go into the office, I guess.
The school child that's being summoned to the principal's office thing going on here.
Yeah,
Livia
exactly. That's what I was
and
gonna say.
naughty, Livia
At the
and
same
naughty.
time.
How well do you know the people you have working for you?
Not at all. Why?
One of your workers, he was in your sanctuary, I believe.
Gerald? No, I like Gerald.
He left this past week. And I discovered after he left that he had spoken to somebody who matches the description of the old woman who attacked us.
Yeah. What did she look like? Can you give us what was the description of this old lady?
She was an old crone dressed in black and purple with one giant tooth in the front, long nose, warts,
Oh, but the lady we met didn't have any teeth, correct?
no teeth.
Hmm. Okay.
The problem
What about
is,
it?
I am pretty sure from what I heard that she handed him an item before she disappeared.
Do you know what item it could have been? Or
It sounds like one of the cursed items that were taken from here. Specifically, it sounds like the treasure map.
um I didn't even know there was a treasure map here.
It's not exactly
I mean, I guess there was at one point, but
it's not exactly a useful treasure map for any purposes like that. It is a cursed item. Um, the rumors say that anyone who uses it to gain treasure is in perpetual poverty.
oh, how fun. Do you know where he could have went? Well, do you know where the map leads? Is what I'm asking.
The map leads to a source of treasure nearby, no matter what. It is constantly changing.
Okay.
The size of the hoard that it leads to is commensurate to the sacrifice made to find it.
So if Gerald was given the map here, but do you know was he given it here
Yes,
in this bastion?
yes.
So it would be somewhere nearby, right?
We had somebody track him, and he traveled before we lost him into a valley 2 days to the north.
2 days to the north. Okay. Uh, well, I guess that's where we're heading next. We gotta get that map back.
Thank you, Mr. Livio.
Is that all?
That is all.
Okay. Then Livio leaves.
You left the principal's office. You did not get
Oh,
scolded. You're happy.
Livia's gonna peek back in. Mr. What's your name again?
Ketri.
Ketri. Livia's gonna pull out the brass coin. Do you know what this is?
It appears to be a coin.
Okay, but he's gonna hand the coin to Ketri.
You hand a coin. It's a gold coin.
Okay.
He hands it back to you. It's a gold
And
coin.
Livia's gonna pull out the same brass coin again.
Okay. You pull out the brass coin from your pocket. Yep.
It's this coin. I give it to you, right? Turns gold, and then this coin gets sent back into my pocket. Do you know what this coin could be?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. Well, maybe Maven knows.
It is possible.
And then he's gonna leave.
Okay.
Livio's gonna wait until Waver wakes up to tell everyone what happened.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to ask everyone for a bastion action.
Oh right.
Ooh.
So I'm one worker short. I don't have anyone in the sanctuary.
So what that
But since we're back
ahead.
at the bastion, I should get my med kits that were made a while ago, right?
Yes.
Healing
Yes.
kits.
You
And Waver's library should have finished its research.
As should have Padres. And then Padres Smithy should have also crafted a breastplate, I think.
Correct. You were crafting a breastplate.
So yeah, I think my sanctuary made a druidic focus.
Okay.
I also put 500 into the storehouse.
So, can my barrack recruit more people, or is it just stuck at 4 for now?
So with regards to the barracks, they can hold up to 4 defenders. What is it? It can hold up to 12 defenders.
Oh, cool. I mean, the more the merrier, so. Um,
So if everyone wants to collect their rewards from their last bastion action and just post in the that particular part of the Discord chat what the second or what their next bastion action will be, that would be great. Don't forget, if you're making things, it does still mean that you had to spend half of the gold on it.
mhm.
Did we? Okay, hold on. Would I have already spent the gold on the breastplate when we gave the order to, or would I have to? I don't remember if I already did that or not.
Let's see, that was
Where do I find the bastion? Where do I find rules on bastions again?
chapter 8 of the DMG.
Okay.
Let's see, this was. Give me a second. I apologize. I'm just taking a look here.
Mhm.
Okay, so it was there. Craft order. Okay. I'm just seeing exactly how much that should have been there for you, Padre. To see how little I care.
I don't remember if I already spent the gold when I gave the order, or if
I'm
I
trying to see how little I
didn't.
care.
Mm.
Okay.
uh, I guess also while you're just doing that, Waver will give a report of what has happened since they left to Ketri and Maven and Dane and Wolfric as well, if they're there, about just everything that went on.
Okay.
So
She w-
since one of my workers for the but my worker for the sanctuary is gone, I just can't use the sanctuary at the moment, right?
Yeah, you'll be able to use it next week, just not this week.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
how does switching the garden to make poison instead of healer's kits go again?
Yep. You can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
All right. It does not
So
look like you spent. It does not look, Padre, like you spent the 200 gold last time.
Okay, so I'll spend that now.
Yep.
200.
So
Remove. Okay, so I now have a
I'm
breastplate.
I'm assuming Waver's back up, right?
Yep.
No longer exhausted.
No longer exhausted.
Yeah, how I think the events of orders go is that Waver gives the report about what happened, and then Livio gives his piece on those events.
Yep.
So because I put 500 into the storehouse, I should have 500 gold pieces worth of stuff in there.
Yes.
And then I could sell it this next turn.
And get 550 back. Yes.
Okay, I'll. That's what I'll. Do you want me to? I'll put that in.
Yep,
And
just
then
mark that you're selling. That's fine.
Okay, gotcha.
Waver will also put emphasis on the fact that we discovered something called the key to Zal, and that's a thing, and that Hakon the magician is still alive and searching for the spirit board, so he may potentially come here in trying to get it.
It's possible. That would be bad.
Yeah, she's just going to make sure that everyone knows that those two things are factors now.
Um,
Can I go find Maven for 2 reasons?
Yep, Maven comes. It's fine.
Uh, Maven, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Uh, can you identify magical objects?
I can.
Okay, Livia's gonna pull out that ruby pendant that he's had for a while.
All right.
You I don't know what this is. I've had it for a long time, since the the vest, the werebear vest got brought back, and I've forgotten about it.
I see.
Here I am.
I see. Forgetting about your treasures. One moment.
should probably put.
All right.
Here. That's easier.
Yeah, you're selling your sanctuary.
Selling the sanctuary. Don't
I-
need it anymore.
I will understand what is there. It's fine. Let's see.
What do I put in my inventory for the focus? Or will you do that?
What would you like your druidic focus to be?
Let me see. Let's make it a wooden staff.
Bonk bonk.
Bonk bonk.
That's fine. Yep. No problems.
Awesome.
As I said in the specific chat, what Waver will want her library to research next is kind of dependent on what they found out last time. So
Okay. We will be right there.
yeah, just making sure that you didn't miss that.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna put this right on your sheet there, Olivia, so you can see exactly what that is. Okay.
Okay. And then after that whole thing, Olivia's gonna ask about the same thing he asked Katri about the coin, to see if Maven knows anything about it.
There, I added the item into your equipment. If you want to just refresh, it should be there.
Is that for me?
That was Livio.
Oh,
Okay.
Livio, I just remembered. Remember that ruby pendant thing that you were wondering about and wanting
That's
to
what I
know?
just asked about.
Okay, sorry, I zoned out a little bit there.
It's all good. It's all
Hell?
good.
I just remembered that and was like, oh, I want to make sure that Murphy doesn't forget.
Oh, let's see.
Oh my god. What the hell?
It's
Ruby of the War Mage.
Yep. That's what it was.
Damn.
I don't know what that does, but I'll figure it out.
It is I mean, it should be linked there so you could actually see exactly what it does.
Yeah, I know. But like, it's a 1-inch diameter ruby, and it allows me to the simple or martial weapon as a spell casting focus for your spell. So I don't know what that exactly means.
So if you
So,
put that ruby on your sword or on your bow, you don't have to drop that weapon to cast something that needs a focus to cast it.
yeah.
Oh,
So
well
basically,
then
your
I guess
weapon
I'll,
can. Basically means your weapon can act as your arcane focus, which is nice for hybrid fighter caster types. The fact that that was on the werebear though is very interesting.
I don't think. Oh yeah, it was on the werebear. It's true. Who would benefit from this ruby more? Would Livio benefit from it, or would Jane benefit from it?
What's Ruby again?
I mean, Jane doesn't really use weapons for fighting, though. That's the problem.
Exactly.
No, no, I don't.
Yeah,
I have a weapon, or like I have a few weapons, but like
I guess.
they're not really as effective as
Yeah, I
just
guess
transforming.
Livio's gonna hold it to his bow for 10 minutes to attune it.
Okay. Seems reasonable. Okay, and I need to double check here. Unfortunately, doing research on such a very broad topic is very, very rough, Waiver.
Yeah.
So I'm just seeing exactly what you're going to get told.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Uh, so what they were able to research is that demons are beings of chaos native to the abyss,
Mm-hmm.
whereas devils are the ones more likely to uh, attempt to trick and deceive based on being creatures of law that will try to tie you into agreements and such. Um, Other than that, you get lots of terrible, evil looking drawings,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing too specific.
I would say that actually does help Waver do things because it means that she can narrow things down a bit more
That's fair.
in her own mind.
That's fair.
So, Padre, I'm thinking we both have research library. We could either both dedicate our research library into looking into the Kitazal and potentially get more information that way, or one of us could go Kitazal and the other go into something else.
Yeah, because I was thinking either to research what was it called? Either Noah Deer or
Hmm.
Hakon. But
Um,
I don't know if the library would have anything on a specific person like that. It's
yeah.
usually
First of all,
worldwide.
I don't think learning more about Noadir would really help too much.
fair.
And also, Hakon's history would definitely be something that
I
the
mean,
library would not have.
He's-
one of you could
Fair.
look up Zal in specific, and one could look up the key of Zal.
Actually, yeah.
I was gonna say Hakon's
True.
less history
Speaking
and more
of
current
research,
affairs.
Mm,
speaking of research, I had my library had been researching just anything related to the Vessel of Hate, which was the cursed doll that we recovered before. Um, so did I
The
learn anything from that?
Not really. Just I mean, again, there was the page that you already got, um,
Yeah.
and an occasional reference that this doll has been running around for the past few hundred years, causing the
Mhm.
deaths of children.
mm.
All right. Yeah. Then let's see here. Still trying to decide what. Yeah, I know. I think I know what I want my library to research. Still trying to decide what I want my smithy to do.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm split between two things that Waver would want to research.
Let me see.
Could you research about cursed objects? Would that be a benefit?
I guess, but that also feels
I
like
mean,
a bit
at
more
the same, yeah, it's given we're looking for specific items. I feel like it'd be too vague because we don't know
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, we would have to know the name of like a specific thing. I guess one of us could do research on the map specifically, but I doubt that would help too much considering
I
we
feel like
basically have a lock on that.
yeah, we'll have the. I feel like we'll have the map by the time we get back to learn more about it. So
Exactly.
it wouldn't really be too
Exactly.
much.
Exactly.
All right. Anything else that people want to do here?
I was asking Maven about the copper coin
Oh,
that Livio has.
is that a magic coin?
I don't know. I give it to someone, it turns gold, and then it appears back in my pocket.
You go to, are you passing it to her or no?
Yeah.
You go to pass it to her. She goes to take it, and there's nothing in her hand.
Oh, it's just not there now?
No.
Is it back in my pocket?
Yes.
Okay, I pull it out of my pocket again. See? Back in my pocket.
Well, that is very unusual. I I'm not certain what to make of that.
Well, I guess it's just something I have now because I can't get rid of it. So, well, thanks, Maven.
Not a
Uh,
problem. Didn't do anything.
out of character. Out of character, the coin had 3 stars on it. You've gotten a free gold coin from it 3 times, and the 4th time it
Oh,
didn't give
that's
you a gold
true.
coin.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah, that would do it, huh?
you didn't add any of those coins to your sheet, right?
No, I didn't. No,
That's fair.
I should
Yeah,
have, but I didn't.
Padre got a coin, and then you got a coin from Padre giving you one, and then
And then
Kedri gave you one.
Livio, I didn't
Uh,
tell you to add anything to your sheet, so no.
mm,
yeah, I know.
Right, because I got a coin and then I put it in the party funds.
right, yeah.
If it even went
Oh.
there.
Point is
Oh,
that
I added it. So
point is 4 times we've done this. 3 of the times a gold coin came out of it. The 4th time something didn't. There was 3 stars. It's probably just a free 2 time use magic item or something like that.
Probably.
probably.
I'll probably forget about it anyway.
Um,
Who knows?
Who can
Maybe it'll
say?
come into play later.
Who can say?
All right. So yeah, Maven
I
isn't
don't
really
have
able to give
anything
you
else
any.
I wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just there's the two people setting their bastion actions, and then you're pretty much ready to look at heading off the next day.
Probably. We gotta go
Mhm.
find that traitorous Gerald. He left us
He did.
for some treasure.
He was offered treasure. All right. I will come back to the two people who are doing their bastion actions in a bit. That's fine.
Yep.
Does anyone want to do anything else in town before you head off in the morning?
I guess Waver will check out the magic shop, see if there's anything there at all she would be interested in.
Magic is a large amount of stuff. Is there
Hmm.
anything in particular you are looking for?
Um, hmm. I
Equipment
guess
for the sentient shrub.
I guess the things she would specifically be looking for, because she's a bard, not most magic items wouldn't really help. Like, well, most of the equipable stuff wouldn't really help what she does. So she'd probably be looking for like scrolls and potions specifically.
Just about any scroll you could want, I could have in a few days. That's not a
Scroll of
problem.
Revivify.
I could certainly,
Scroll of Revivify.
I could certainly have that
Um,
in a few days. Um, Potions are a little trickier, but even then, it should not be much of an issue. I don't have a huge supply right now, but that's something that
Hmm.
I can do.
How much would it cost to get a scroll commissioned, and how much would it cost to get a potion commissioned?
Let me just see. Let's see. Is there a specific scroll you were looking for?
That is a very good question.
Because each scroll
I
obviously is going to be different costs.
yeah. I'm just gonna look at spells and see if there's anything that Waver does not have that she would like as a scroll.
I mean, I feel like Discern Curse would be a good scroll to have.
Yeah, actually, yeah, she will definitely ask for two discern curse scrolls.
Yeah, we keep talking about Discern Curse as a spell. Might as well get it now that we're here.
Yeah, she'll definitely get two of those. I think two is a reasonable number.
okay. I
What
guess
else?
I'll also go looking for probably a magic weapons shop.
I mean,
See if I can get
it,
any
it would
magic
just be the
weapons.
magic shop, but
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I would like to look for any like magical weapons there.
okay. Waver, scrolls of Discern Curse would be 220 gold per scroll.
Jeez, that is expensive.
Not really. It's a little pricey, but not much.
Hmm. I
And
can definitely afford that though, so I will pay the 440 for two of them,
okay, he won't have
and
those
I'll.
ready until 2 days from now. Be aware.
Mm, hmm
So either you can pay in
we
advance or you can pay when you pick it up. That's fine.
she'll pay in advance.
Okay, that's fine.
I think that will help make the process a little bit smoother.
Okay, that's
Getting the
fair.
payment
Do you think?
done.
Do you think the magic shop has anything that Hoodie could use?
Do I think so? Possible.
Yeah.
What is it that Hoodie wants?
I don't know.
More
Because
dog treats. More dog treats.
no, I have 8 of those. I still have 8 of those. It's fine.
Um, I
didn't
will
know.
also ask, does anyone want me to does anyone want me to craft anything specific for them with the smithy, by the way? Because I don't can't really
Can
think
you
of anything
craft?
I want to craft for myself.
I guess armor would be nice.
Yeah, I can do any melee weapon except for clubs, great clubs, quarterstaffs, and whips. I can do medium armor except hide, and I can do heavy armor, as well as some other things.
Hmm. Yeah, I think something.
Can you craft a diamond chest plate that looks like the one from Minecraft?
No, I cannot.
If you're gonna
Can you
do
give hoodie armor?
if you're gonna do armor for Waver, it has to be light armor. So
Light armor? Yeah, no, I cannot do light armor.
Can you give
okay.
hoodie armor?
I could
Can you make armor for hoodie?
I could craft you a breastplate.
And how much would potions be?
What kind of potion are you looking for?
Obviously there's healing potions because those are always nice to have. Like,
Potions of invisibility.
I mean, Waver is basically an on-demand walking
Yeah.
invisibility potion.
Actually, you
That's
know
true.
what?
What potions are even there? Like what
Yeah.
potions can you make?
Actually, that would be a good question. What potions does he have like available right then and there, at the
He,
very least, and then we can think about commissioned potions
he's
later.
got yeah, he's got about 10 healing potions that are 50 gold pieces apiece.
Hmm.
And he has 4 greater healing potions in stock that are 250 gold pieces each.
Mm.
He does not have anything more powerful than that for the healing
Does
potions.
he have any potions of fire resistance?
Give me a second.
Are we listening like Minecraft books?
Yeah. I'm still on the
Um,
Minecraft.
I've heard potion, invisibility, potion, and fire resistance.
um, Waver will pay 150 total in gold for 3 healing potions, if they're 50 each.
Okay. That's fine. He has that in stock, so you can do that easily enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna wait 2 days for those scrolls to be ready, or are we just gonna head out and come back after we get them?
I think we should come get them after we're done. We probably
Yeah.
won't need them for this little excursion, but
Famous
So,
last words.
Waver, you said you would need to have light armor.
yep, that's the only armor I'm proficient with.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, I did just craft a breastplate for myself, so I have no need for my studded leather armor anymore. So you could probably just have that.
Is it just better than leather armor? Because if so, then yeah, I'll take it.
Um,
Studded leather
there,
is light armor that, so it gives you. Hold on, let me pull it up.
the problem is,
Um,
would it even fit waiver?
that's a good point.
No, it wouldn't.
Well, yeah, because like it's our classic gives is 12 plus your dex modifier, which I think regular leather armor is just 11 plus your dex modifier. So you increase it by 1. But then yeah, the question of what does it fit? Because like it's for me, I had been
Like,
wearing
you
it.
are very short.
You're very
Yeah,
small.
Yeah,
I,
true.
yeah,
I'm
I
three
just
foot
think it's
five.
reasonable to say that Waver couldn't take it.
Yeah, maybe
Uh,
I can try selling it at a shop somewhere.
Livio, he does not have any fire resistant potions on him right now. They cost 250 gold pieces each.
Jesus Christ! Sorry, Livio just blurts that out. um,
Magic is not magic is not cheap.
No, it's not.
Um,
uh,
yeah,
I was told you were
but yeah,
wealthy.
if if no one has anything they want me to craft with the smithy, then I'll probably just end up crafting like a grappling hook or something. I don't know.
Can you make armor? for hoodie?
I don't know. Can I do that?
You want to make barding
'Cause
for hoodie,
can
basically?
hoodie wear like armor specialized for them?
I
Not
just
re-
wanna. I can just imagine.
The greater healing potions are 200 each, yeah? If I'm remembering correctly.
believe I had them at 250, but
Yeah, okay.
Like, could I craft like a like a breastplate or something made to fit hoodie?
Alright.
We love having a pet of the campaign.
Oh, yeah, so Waver's gonna get one greater healing potion just for the worst possible case scenario.
that's fine. If you want to make barding for hoodie, you want like what style are you looking at? Are you looking at breastplate again, or what are you after?
Well, because it says, hold on. Because Smithy says I can craft anything that can be made with the Smith's tools, and Smith's tools says, okay, so any melee weapon except club rigger and stores has whip, medium armor except hide, and heavy armor. That's as far as armor goes. So and like a breastplate is medium armor. So yeah, I was kind of thinking just like, yeah, probably breastplate. Cause like, what's Hoodie's dex modifier actually?
Hoodie's dex modifier would be +5. Well, that's a
Plus
saving throw. Hold on.
5?
That's a saving throw. Ignore me.
Oh, okay.
I just remembered I got a bag from the chest that's magical,
That is
so
correct.
I guess Waver will try and see if she can get that analyzed by either Maven, or if she can't figure out what it is, then I guess she'll go to the have the magic store person do that while she's there.
I mean, it's a bag of holding.
Oh, cool.
So, what are
Awesome.
Bag of
what,
holding.
what
Nice.
are you looking for?
What is Hoodie's dex modifier?
+2.
Is +2.
Oh, it's just +2. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So then I will probably look to craft a breastplate for Hoodie then, if that's possible.
Don't know that it would be worthwhile.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I don't know that it would be worthwhile.
Yeah,
Why is that?
getting armor for Hoodie was honestly just a joke.
Because
we don't have to do
hoodie
it.
already has an AC of 14. It would up it
14.
by 2, sure.
It would up it by 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you wanted, that's
Or you-
fine.
Hmm.
Hoodie would have a higher armor class than I would.
I will tell
Let's
you,
go. I'm doing it.
It's
I'm
the same
doing
with
it.
me.
be aware it would cost you, and this is not the price to buy it. The
Cost me more
price
to
to
have it
make
custom
it,
made.
the price to make it, you are looking at 800 gold.
800 gold.
The cost is 4 times the equivalent
Never mind.
armor
I'm
made
not
for
doing
humanoids.
that. Never mind. I'm
Aw.
not going to do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
Unless
that's
we want to
fair.
dip into the party funds,
It was
because I'm not
just a
paying for
joke.
myself.
It was just a joke. We didn't have to do it.
Okay. I'm just like
Yeah.
trying to find something I want to craft, but like
Hmm.
You could
if
always
no one
craft.
else has anything they want me to craft with the Smith season,
What
I'm
is
probably just gonna.
what armor do I have?
I think I'm good.
Okay, you're good.
I should be good.
So I can craft
let me
any
let me
heavy
see
armor
that.
and any medium armor except
Yeah.
hide, as far as armor goes.
Yeah, I couldn't
I
use
can also
medium
craft
or
any melee weapon.
heavy armor. I
I
could only use
can
light armor.
I can use medium armor. I can use
Okay.
light armor, medium armor, shield. So
Okay, so if you want medium armor, I could craft you like a breastplate or like a chain. Like the breastplate would be 14 plus dex modifier, maximum of 2. Or I could give you half plate armor, which is 15 plus your dex modifier max of 2, but that would also give you disadvantage on stealth, whereas
Ooh,
the plus breastplate would not.
I don't think I'd want that because considering I have a +8 to stealth, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, so the breastplate would probably be the better option for you then.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, you want me to do that?
Sure.
Okay. I will tell the smithy to craft another breastplate, I guess.
All right.
A breastplate. Um, and then in the library we'll research the key of Zal, I guess.
Okay.
What is waivers library researching?
Dorf knows.
Um,
Oh, okay. Understandable. Have a nice day.
it will, just so you know, Broshi, it is gonna cost 200 to craft the breastplate. So since it is for you, I don't know if
I have
uh
200. I can get rid of 200.
all right, yeah, cool. Sweet.
I have Livio has 13 gold in his inventory. 13 gold.
Okay, and then I also wanted to look at the look around at the magic shop for any magic weapons.
What are you looking for
Denied.
specifically? Anything?
Um, if they have any magic short swords, that would be ideal.
They have a magic short sword +1.
How much?
550 gold.
550
500,000
gold.
gold.
Ooh.
Man, I love mishearing what people say. I thought
Mm,
Padre
I
just
don't.
said shorts, magic shorts. I'm like, why are you so mad?
Um,
Uh,
let's see.
now that Waver has a bag of holding, she now has a dedicated cursed item
Oh, it
containment
is a
unit.
bag of holding? Awesome.
Yep.
Um,
She can use it to put the cursed items in there, and then they can't do anything.
you said 500?
550.
550.
550. Yeah, I don't have that much unless I dip into the party funds.
I mean, how much else do you need?
I currently have 337 gold, so I need like another like
Hmm.
two like about another 220.
Yeah, I can't help you there.
Like there's like 1464 gold in the party funds.
That
Hmm.
Right.
literally
So like
just
I
take
don't
from the
know.
party funds. It wouldn't
Yeah,
do much.
Okay.
we're not
I'll
using it for anything right
We're
now,
not
and
using it. We're not
okay,
using
yeah, I
the
just
party
wanted to
funds
double
right now
check with you
anyway.
guys first before I did that.
I think
Um
it's fine. It's barely a dent in the amount that's there, and we're gonna
here,
get more as time goes on
I'm
anyway.
gonna I'm gonna use 300 of my own gold and then pay with the rest of it,
Hmm.
the other 250 from the party funds.
All
Hmm.
right.
So then that puts the party funds down to 12,
Can I just
14.
say? Can I just say? I just realized that who was the guy that had the spirit board in his house again?
Tad.
Tad.
Tad. Yeah, I love how we just stole his bag of holding.
Yeah, it's ours now.
We
I
literally
mean,
just his bag of
I
holding.
mean, he did say he was just gonna flee
That's
the city
true.
basically right then and there. So,
Oh yeah, also I'm also gonna see. Okay, so I have a +1 sword now.
Yep.
One short sword. Add to equipment. Okay, so now I have that. And I guess now that I have that, I don't need my regular short sword anymore. Do does anyone else have use of my old short sword or my
I'm a
studded leather.
bard. I'm a bard now.
Okay, if no
Is
one
it
else
just a
does,
regular short sword?
sorry.
Was it just a regular short sword?
Yeah, just a regular short sword. Yeah.
Yeah, Libby already has a regular short. He got it from when we fought the giants at the beginning.
Yep. What about you, Jane?
I mean, is it considered a simple weapon?
It is a martial weapon.
I can't use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. Even if
about-
I wanted to, I couldn't use it.
What about my studded leather though? Anyone? Because I know Waver probably won't fit into it.
I
But
mean,
like,
you
I
are the
think
shortest
Jane is a
person in the
single.
group by a lot.
Yeah, I don't think
Hmm.
anyone will fit.
Actually,
yours.
how short are you?
I am 3'5". How short are you?
I have mine as 2'4".
Oh, never mind. Jane is shorter
4.
than you.
So Jane shorter. So it could potentially fit you then.
Why?
But probably not still, because I feel like it would be too big.
With
What
that,
race is Jane?
halfling.
Halfling.
With that, I would allow for that one to fit with alterations.
Okay. Do you want it then?
What is it?
It is studded leather armor.
Yeah, let me see. I think I just have. What do I have right now?
Basically,
studded-
I'm not going to be an
I just
idiot.
have leather armor.
Yeah, studded leather gives an armor class of 12 plus your dex modifier, where regular leather armor gives you just 11 plus your dex. So it increase it by 1.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that.
I'll just give that to you.
I'm not going to be
for
mean
free.
when you're within the same size category.
So I'll just remove that from my inventory.
I'm still baffled that Jane is 2'4".
So
Yeah, didn't we talk about this? About how Jane was way
Wait,
too short for what they are, and they.
Yeah.
I think that was in regards to how short they are versus how much they weighed and then they.
I think it was
Yes.
just
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I did change how much I weigh.
Yeah.
I did not change my height. I mean, halfling, half plus some more size. So
As for my regular short sword, I guess if no one else needs it, I'll just like
I-
go
You could
I
sell
love-
out
it.
to see if there's anyone else I could sell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how, considering their heights, regular short sword to us is like a sword to them.
True. But yeah, I'm gonna
should I?
try to see.
I'll just get rid of my leather armor then. Don't need it.
You
Now
can try
that
selling.
I just thought of this. Now that Waver knows that this thing isn't dangerous or anything, she'll open the bag of holding and see what's inside.
It's empty.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Sure, it was empty. Let me double
Hmm.
check. Just thinking to
Yeah, you
myself.
got Jane in there.
I
Jane's in
just
there.
wanted to make sure. I just want to make sure.
Akon's hiding inside.
No,
I'll probably put the leather armor in storage. Actually, I don't
Yeah.
think I would try to sell it.
I will try to sell my non-magic short sword though.
you can get 5 gold for that sword.
Okay, I will do that.
I mean, 5 gold is
Manage
better than no gold.
inventory, equipment. Oh wait, no, hold on. This one, delete, and then I can add 5 gold.
Oh, that's something that could potentially happen next
Fine.
time
Yeah.
Waver's in town. Now I'm just thinking about potentially, if she can't really get magical items that do anything for her, she might be able to look into enchanting stuff, but
No.
she probably doesn't have the money for that right now, so she'll probably do that next time she's in
What
town.
instrument does
I-
Waver play?
Waver, I apologize. There was something in the bag.
Oh?
There's a whole bunch of gold in the bag.
How much,
Oh,
baby?
is it Padre's gold?
No, there's 800 gold in there.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
nice.
go! Waver's not greedy, so she'll split it evenly amongst the party, 200 each.
Okay.
All right.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna
Waver.
put my portion back in the party funds
Oh yeah, because
because I dipped
you used 200 of it. Yeah, that okay, that makes sense.
I just got the 200 back that I used for the breastplate.
Basically, everyone got refunded the amount of money they spent except
Literally.
me because I went on a shopping spree this time because I just felt like I wasn't
You get
using
some
money.
gold. You get some
as far as
gold.
I
Everybody gets
went,
some
the
gold.
party funds got refunded partially.
Mm. Um. All right. With that in mind, I guess Waver will just see how much it would cost to do enchanting.
What is it you're looking to get done?
Well, first of all, obviously, is see if she can improve her armor's protection of her. That's the first thing she'd look at doing. And second, she would see if she could enchant any of her gear to help her with her spell casting, either improving her spell casting like stats or just anything at all that could help with casting spells.
I mean, to enhance armor, you'd be looking at 5,000 gold easily for any enhancement.
Jeez, that is a lot.
It is a very, very expensive endeavor.
Mm. All right. Well, in that case, Waver will look at enchanting later when she's positively rolling in it. But yeah, for now.
I see you thought I gave you too much money already.
I
Alright,
mean, to be fair, I have been able to buy 2 scrolls and 3 potions, one of them being a greater healing potion. So,
it's good. You may need it.
hmm
Alright.
all right. I think that's our shopping all done. Just in case you missed it, Turf, I put what I'm researching in the specific chat for me.
Yeah, I saw it.
Cool.
Honest,
Is
I
that
was paying
everything?
attention.
And I put my what I'm researching and
I saw it.
crafting in the general
Yep.
Bastion chat. Yep.
Yeah, honest, I was paying attention. Whether or not you believe that.
All right.
Um,
I think that's everything.
Heh, I just realized my now that we've done like our shopping and shit. My character sheet says I'm 1.05 pounds over carrying capacity.
I told you to make sure you weren't using that.
Mm-hmm. That it was.
But yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. But yeah,
Yeah. We don't care about carry rate.
Give
It doesn't
I just
matter.
Yeah, we strong.
give me a second. I will fix that. No,
not
it's
me. I have a strength score of 8, but it's whatever.
my philosophy on it is if you aren't being stupid with it, I'm not going to give you a hard time over it. Give
Yeah.
me
So long as you're not trying to literally carry like.
everything, like
Yeah.
the steel statues.
Yeah.
I'm carrying 20 elephants in my backpack.
There, I've fixed Padre to no longer be using encumbrance. Is there anyone else I need to fix that on?
Nope. I made sure not to do.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Livia's quite only carrying 48 pounds. He's fine.
I
Yeah,
am unencumbered.
my goal is that
Unencumbered,
it
yeah.
shouldn't be something that even shows up on your sheet for that.
Yep.
Don't I don't want it to become an issue later on.
Waver's only carrying 126 pounds.
There we go. Yeah,
Um.
my sorcerer has a strength of 8. I don't really want encumbrance being used there either.
I just realized I found something. Our current party lineup is quite literally 2 short people and 2 people wearing hoods.
It's
yes.
fair. It's fair. All right. Has everyone bought any rations that they are going to need? Done any of the other supplying that they're going to need?
Oh, I still have like lots of. Oh wait, no.
Oh
Actually,
yeah, we should have
we should have been taking away
subtracted
rations
7.
for days of
We should
travel.
have
Shouldn't
5
Oh,
days
yeah.
worth of
yeah.
rations should be disappearing. Yep.
it was fine.
Wait,
Yeah.
actually, I have
Goodberry, right?
Berry.
I have Goodberry.
Cool.
Oh
So-
yeah, that's right. We don't need to take away rations.
Yep.
That just
So
means
so
I have
long
like
as
21 days worth of rations that I'm just not going to use.
yeah, well, if there's ever a situation where we're out in the wild and for whatever reason Jane has used up all their spell slots, that's what the
Yeah.
Fair.
rations are for.
But like
Yeah.
everyone bought like 20 rations at the old place anyway.
Yeah, we have heaps.
Yeah, I have 21 rations.
I'm just making sure.
So I
I'm
guess I'll
only-
just hang on to that.
I'm only making sure. All right, and that's it. I think that's set there. Okay. All right. And okay. What are we doing next?
I think we're heading out, right?
Cool.
Because we're gonna come back for the scrolls after we get the map. I believe that's what
Yes.
we agreed on.
I do have a crowbar.
The longer we wait, the further Gerald gets away.
It's fair.
True.
Just need to.
God damn it, Gerald.
I just need to make sure I'm putting down my my bits here so that I can use them later on.
No, don't do it. It's a trap.
I would hate to forget to do these things.
Now that's a surprise tool that Darth can use later.
There we are. Perfect. Okay. Got those done. You can all make sure that you've clicked on long rest. Make sure
Mhm.
whoever should have it has their heroic inspiration.
Oh yeah, everyone
still
but
had
me
it-
gets
I
free
s-
heroic
had it
inspiration
from last
forever.
time. Give it to. Does Hoodie get any?
No.
If Hoodie can have it, then yes, but if not, no.
No.
Yeah.
I think only I think only like player character type characters can have heroic inspiration.
It's true.
Nah.
Very sad.
Okay.
Damn.
Cool. All right. You're all set in the morning, heading off. Again, it is a 2-day journey to get to the valley where they lost track of your hireling.
Hmm.
Are you keeping roughly?
Maybe this.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna propose that maybe this would be a good time to sign off for this session, but
Not quite yet.
okay.
I have at least one more thing I want to get done before we sign off.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because it felt like a good stopping point, but yeah. If not, then I presume that we're still going that most efficient pace.
Okay. And when it comes to the watches, are you still doing 2 watches, or are you only going down to 1 watch now?
I think that now that Waver no longer has to worry about the spirit board doing stuff, she's going to manage her sleep much better.
That's what you think.
Give me.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Constitution.
After night 1, can you give me a charisma save?
Sure.
Just waiver.
Just whatever.
17.
I will type that in.
Cool.
You're fine. You made your save. It is okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There we are. Alrighty. All right. About noon on day 2, you come to a wooded valley. And as you look down into the valley, the first thing you notice is it is noon, and that is an awful thick fog to be across the entire wooded area at noon.
Mm.
Ooh.
Someone quickly cast Cloud Kill. That's what that spell does, right?
Cloud kill. Cloud kill.
Cloud kill.
Isn't there
Yeah,
a spell called defog?
yes, there is, but I'm making a joke because Cloud Kill sounds like it's a spell that would remove like fog and stuff like that, but it's actually a really busted damage spell.
Clouds that kill.
Yep.
All right. What are y'all doing?
Waver will light a lantern because she just has that.
This would have been a very great time to have the wind spell. Whirlwind, I think it's called.
Yeah, Waver's lighting a lantern to help pierce the fog.
Mhm.
I will light my lamp to help pierce the fog as well.
All right. So then you're going into the wooded area.
I mean, if it's where we need to go, yeah.
Yeah.
Livio and Jane. Can you please make
Yep.
me a
Yes.
nature roll?
A nature roll.
I think I'm
Haha, me and
that.
me and Padre were smart enough to lantern our way through this.
I got a 19.
18.
As soon as you got into the wooded area, the wind, which there had been wind prior to, just dropped off. So the air is not moving at all down here.
Oh.
Hmm.
And yet
Interesting.
the fog is flowing away in front of you. Almost as if it is opening a path for you.
But is it opening a path for all of us?
Everyone can follow it.
Yeah, does Padre?
Oh,
Looks
I
like
guess I'll start following the path.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like someone's inviting us.
Follow.
Waver will
follow.
reluctantly follow the party.
You travel for about an hour in the valley, and you figure you're very close to the center of it at this point. And you come to um, the side of, I don't want to say mountain. Mountain is too grand, but a rocky
Cliff?
hill. Yeah, kind of a cliff. And it has a marble edifice with a door on it.
What's an edifice?
It's a wall, a worked
What's
wall.
marble?
What's marble?
Very nice,
What's a wall?
fancy white stone.
Ah,
Yeah.
What's a stone?
You see
You said there was a door.
there is a door, and you do see along the marble on either side of the door a lot of vines and creepers climbing up it. But
creepers.
Creepers.
Oh
Better
man.
get kill them before they explode on us.
Livia's gonna open the door without a second thought.
the door swings open. Can I get a perception check
From
from you?
also perception. Where is that? That's gonna be a 22.
The door swung open completely smoothly, not a squeak.
Damn.
Awesome.
Great.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't expect stone to squeak.
It's on hinges.
Well, yeah. It's the hinges.
If I can get you to go ahead and hit start session, that's fine.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
baby.
Boy.
Ooh, baby.
Oh,
Baby,
it's
it's triple.
Please wait for your DM to start the game session.
yeah. I'm getting that too. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, is this
Oh,
like a
I see things.
A crypt. All right. Well, Olivia's clearly in the front.
I guess I'll just like be like here, I guess, or something. I don't know.
I would say Waver's a little bit closer to the front because she's lanterning.
Well, yeah, I was also lanterning. I should be closer to the front too, actually.
You can move yourselves wherever you like in here. This is fine.
I'm moving myself.
I'm just gonna like maybe like there. I guess I don't know.
Doggy! Is that Hoodie?
Yeah, it's fine.
Buddy,
All right.
Hoodie.
buddy, I miss you.
So some of the candles on the side walls are lit. Some of them are not.
Interesting.
What do we do?
The coffin is closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffin is close.
Maybe I'll light
Is
all the
there-
candles.
Is there a name on the coffin?
You're looking at the coffin?
Yes.
Give me a second.
There are 19 candles.
There are 19 candles.
You're counting 19?
19.
Mhm.
You- there are 19
19.
candles. You guys we now have 19 days.
I'm
Good luck.
counting. I'm counting 10 unlit candles.
There should be 24 candles. I apologize.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
I'm
Oh.
counting 23.
10, 11, 12,
Right,
13.
there are candles that are on one thing. There are multiple candle things. So
yeah. There's
that's
I'm counting
3 on
23
one.
candles.
1,
There
2,
should be
3, 4,
24 there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh,
10,
I
11,
only-
12, 13, 14,
One of
15,
the sides only has 5
16,
candles, I
17,
see. Unless my name's covering it.
It is
No.
possible that my graphic is incorrect. There are 24 candles.
There is one candle
Okay.
missing.
Okay, so where's the candle that's missing?
On, because Livio has said that they're looking for a name on the coffin. There's no name,
Correct.
but what is written there, I have put in the Discord. The prime evils are rising. The world is falling to darkness. The path to salvation is revealed in the light.
Oh my god, Diablo with it?
Oh, let's
I think we just need to light all the candles.
yeah, we need to light all the candles. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start lighting the candles with my lamp.
You light the candles. Candles are lit.
Okay.
Huh?
Nothing happens.
Does
Oh.
the coffin open?
The coffin does not open.
What if we open?
Can we try opening the coffin?
The coffin
No, it
does not.
doesn't open.
It feels as if the stone from the lid is actually fused to the stone of the sides of the coffin.
Interesting. Okay, so all the candles are lit.
What if we tried like getting rid of all the lighting the candles? Like what if we tried snuffing them all out?
Waver is going
Can
to
I-
inspect this wall
give it a go.
specifically.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll yeah. Let's try snuffing out all the candles. Yeah,
Okay,
blowing them all out.
you
Can
can
I-
snuff out all the candles. Yes, Livio.
Can I start tapping the walls to see if any of them are hollow?
Sure can.
Waver is investigating this wall specifically.
Okay. Livio and
I hate
Waver
that
do
wall
not sense
specifically.
anything different about the walls. They don't tap differently. Nothing.
Mm.
Is the door still open?
Yes.
I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
And snuffing out the candles didn't do anything?
Did not do anything.
I'll just like relight
a-
all the candles so that I can.
Yeah, relight
like,
all the candles. Maybe the door needed to be closed.
Okay, you relight all the candles. Nothing happens.
Okay, with the candles lit now, I'm just gonna turn turn off my lantern, I guess.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
because we are on light from the candles anyway.
That's fine.
Mm. Yeah, Waver's taking out her lantern because there's light now.
Okay.
Prime evils are rising. The world is falling to darkness. The path to salvation is revealed in the light.
Can I get perception checks from everybody?
Sure.
Man.
11.
Nat 20,
18.
so 24.
Did everyone beat a 10?
Yep.
I beat a 10. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to point out something right here on the wall.
Oh.
You see carved into the wall there the letter I.
Interesting.
Okay.
Can we? There's nothing else on any of the other walls.
That is the only thing carved.
The letter I.
Yes.
And it's
Is it
definitely an I and not like a 1.
is it a capital I or a lowercase I?
Is a capital I.
So it could be like a 1 stylized, potentially.
Could be. It is not unheard of.
In case it is relevant, I have counted the amount of eyes in the in the phrase that we were given. I count 9 eyes.
1, 2. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. With maybe it has to do with the eyes in the phrase.
Are you saying we only light 9 candles then?
Give it a go.
Yeah, let's try lighting only 9 candles.
Yeah, snuff out all but 9 candles.
Which 9 candles are you leaving lit?
Which 9? Ooh, that's a good question.
I mean, we don't really.
Don't really know.
Mm. Process of elimination. Just do it over and over and over and over
I
again
mean,
until something happens.
That's gonna take a long time.
That's gonna take forever.
And there's no reason that you would work within that.
Mm.
Can I look at the candles themselves to see if any of them are different?
You can. They don't look different. Give me a perception check again.
Awesome. This is the time I roll a nat 1. Oh, that's a 12.
Okay. You do notice that they are all lined up. So that, and I need to clarify this for the 2 that are the candelabras type. They are in a straight line on their wall. I will also draw you just a bit. The candle I was missing, by the way, I apologize. It was right here.
Sure. There's a candle right there. Okay. Yep.
Like I said, there are 24 candles here. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Is it possible?
I have an idea.
I have an idea as well.
This references the primeval. Maybe try lighting the prime numbered candles?
But where would
Like
you
it, like
start with
like
the prime
if
numbers? Which
Uh,
one would be number one?
I would
I would
assume
assume like where's my level? I would assume like this one and this
like
one would be
go
number
here
one, and then going around.
because this one has the eye on it. If that doesn't work, I have another idea.
Okay, so I need you to tell me which numbers you're lighting.
Okay, so it would be so one is not considered prime, right? I
To
think.
some people
No,
it
it
is.
isn't. I it's not.
I'll be lighting. Let's see, number two. Hold on. Point and ping. How do I ping actually?
I can see your.
Oh, there we go.
I
Okay,
saw
yeah.
your. There's a, oh
Oh,
god.
that's a big ping.
Just go back to the other one and because I saw your
Okay,
cursor.
I'm gonna draw it actually. I'm gonna light this this one, this one. So that's 2 and 3. This one 5, 6, 7. So this one 7, 8, 9, and this one 11. So 13, 14, 15, 16,
17.
17, 18, 19. 19 is prime, right? Yeah.
Yep.
19, 20, 21, 22,
23
23.
is.
Yep, 23. Yeah, those ones that I just marked there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, oh,
Oh,
Oh,
whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
nice.
Oh, a
that's
door opening.
hey.
oh,
As
beholder zombies.
as you light the
Oh,
23rd candle, the lid of the sarcophagus disappears, the wall opens, the ceiling opens, and two zombie floating eyeballs come out of the ceiling.
Okay, so
And
I'm assuming I'm here at the 23rd candle
you are.
because I just lit it.
You are. Give me a second while I add this onto this and add you on here.
I guess run.
Beholder zombies.
I don't even. What are beholder
You will
zombies?
notice
I
the door at the that you had come through is closed.
I mean, we
shit.
closed
We
it,
gotta have to fight
so
these
I mean, we did close it.
things.
All right. So on that note, I'm gonna ask for initiatives.
Initiative.
yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
I really want to know high
Roll the
initiative.
9.
14.
Net 20, baby. Let's
I
go.
also got
On
a nat 20.
initiative.
Your net 20 is better than my net 20.
Well, I have a +5 to initiative, so
Yeah.
you
All
want
right.
to swap initiative?
Second
Waver?
one was an accident. Don't ignore that second
Yes,
one.
actually. Trust me
Yeah,
on this,
let's.
Livio.
I'm
Yes.
I'm gonna swap initiatives with Waver. I feel like it's always the best option.
Trust me, it is very crucial here because mantle of inspiration.
Oh, there's actually a turn order now! Yay!
Yeah, cool.
Yay! Hooray!
All right. So because of the turn order that being as it is, I don't care which one of Livio or Waver goes first.
I'm swapping my turn order with Waver anyway.
Sure.
Waver's going first.
All right. So let's go. Myself, Livio, Jane, and Padre all get a mantle of inspiration. So first we will roll. Cool. So we all gain 8 temporary hit points, and we can use our reaction to move up to our movement speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
All right.
1, 2, 3,
Did I use their
4.
reaction? You said?
I'm deliberately not. Yeah, I'm deliberately not going into the next room because I don't want to be a padre.
Yeah. Who did
Fair.
you say? Who did
Let's
you say all
see.
had it?
E-
Just us four?
Everyone but Hoodie. Everyone but Hoodie and
Yeah.
the Awakened Shrub.
Okay.
10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
Go to here.
25. Let's go there, I guess.
Uh,
That's a
for movement, my awakened trouble will just run over and return
Actually, no,
to
let's
me.
go with Video and Jane.
All right, that's my bonus action. Now for actions. The power of circles. Ah, they're just out of range of each other. I can't hit them both. That's a shame. Uh, hmm. I'm going to use Ray of Enfeeblement on uh, uh this one.
On which one?
This
That one? Sure. Number.
one
Sure.
Number
must make a
Larry.
Constitution 15
Number Larry.
saving throw. DC 15
I like how
Constitution
the
saving
one
throw.
is Beholder's Berry, but the other one's just Larry.
He fails.
Okay, cool. Due to him failing, he has disadvantage on strength-based d20 test for the duration. It also subtracts 1d8 from all its damage rolls. It repeats the save at the end of its turn, at the end of each of its turns, ending the spell on a success. But if it can't do that, then as long as I don't use another concentration spell, it will last a minute. That is my turn. All right, Livio, your go.
Okay. Well, Hoodie is gonna attack the Beholder Zombie. Go, Hoodie, go. Hoodie attack. That's gonna be a 19.
That's a hit.
Awesome. That's gonna be a 7 damage, and then I'll shoot at that Beholder Zombie as well.
Sure thing.
The first one's gonna be an 18.
That's a hit.
It's gonna be 8 points of damage.
Sure.
And then before I do my second attack, I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark because I forgot
Fair.
onto that one.
Go ahead and make your second
And then
attack.
I'll do my second attack.
We'll ignore the fact that you missed a
Nat
d6
20?
damage. Yep.
Nat 20.
We can law reason it that like in order to do the Hunter's Mark, Livio had to like do damage to it or something like that.
14 damage to that Beholder Zombie plus 18 in total.
I am saying it's more that Livio's like, oh, wait, I'm supposed to Hunter's Mark, and then got the critical because of it.
Yeah.
Okay with it.
Yeah, and then that's my turn.
Sure.
All right, Jane's turn.
Jane's turn.
AC past the fog of war, I guess. I like.
Yeah,
can I see past
can we
where?
see what? Can we see what's behind us?
Let's see. What this one?
If it's considered dark, then I have
Yeah,
30
I
feet
have
of
dark
dark
vision.
vision.
I'm more looking at your angles of vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right for what you can see.
Okay, never mind. I don't think I have dark vision. I'm looking
I
at
do
it.
though. I do. So
Okay. Hmm.
I wonder what those little text boxes could possibly be.
Yeah, true.
Those. Oh, one of them
Oh.
changed.
Oh.
One of them's gone.
Oh.
They're both gone.
Oh no.
Oh, There's nothing back there after all. It's just a false alarm.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
Yeah, being that there's nothing back there, I think I'm just gonna, because we are trying. I think the original idea was trying to like run away from these, so I'm just gonna continue doing that. I'll get
I mean,
1,
I
5, 10,
would have.
15.
Okay.
Oh, here they are back again.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
once I get to
Tony.
here, what can I see?
Oh.
Oh.
Guardian.
Oh, I really
Hmm.
hope this is the thing I want. God. I hope this one lies and one tells the truth thing. That'd be cool. I hope they don't attack.
Oh, no, they have an
Nope,
initiative.
they've
Oh,
had
they have initiative
They're
though.
hostile. They're hostile.
So what did we say about
Jane,
pulling
how
a Padre?
Jane? God.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
that
gave
what
us Mantle of Inspiration to
Hey,
run, right?
I'm not the one who decided that you ran away. I was just giving it to you.
Yeah,
You
what
were
did-
also running away. I don't.
Yeah, because
I
I'm a
hardly feel this is
caster.
my fault.
I'm a caster. I'm a caster. Those
what did-
things hit me once. I'm fucking dead.
What did we say about pulling a Padre? Ignore how Livio did that in the very first session.
I don't
Mhm.
see how this is my fault though. Like we're literally running away. We all agreed to run away.
Yes, we're teasing you. We're teasing.
I didn't agree to run away.
You don't
I-
get a say in what we do.
You're right. I
Well,
don't.
look on the bright side, Jane. You still have your turn. So
That's true.
Is it
That's
like
true. I didn't have. I get my turn when I did it the other time.
from here, like is it obvious that the Tomb Guardian like that they're is it obvious that they're hostile?
I mean,
Like do they look like they're moving to attack me?
they are currently not yet moving. All right. What are you doing, Jane?
Like I don't know if it's fair to say if they're like hostile or not yet. Like based on I don't know. Like can I tell there's something inside of them or does it just look like armor?
I will give you the descriptions here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. It appears to be armor that is standing, and the glimpses you get under the helmet show that there's probably something dead in each of them.
Something dead in each of them. Okay. Well,
Like you see dead flesh, like a dead face in each of them.
gotcha.
I mean, to be fair though, Jane has just recently encountered something that looks like a corpse chasing after them and nearly killing them.
Mm-hmm.
That was also I mean like cuz like I feel like if we're like thinking about it, I feel like everybody's moving all at the same time like in a fight, right?
Yeah, I mean, in lore, a round is just 6 seconds. So
The fact that they aren't moving, I don't know. I'll stand like over here just to like
Mm.
let everybody else in, but I will
you
I'll
you could
react.
prepare. You could
You
prepare an
could hold your
action.
action. Just
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
if they move.
I'll like
Or-
hold a dodge action in case I need to do that.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah.
I mean, you don't hold. You're using your
Yeah,
action to dodge.
Okay.
Right.
Which I believe gives them
Like-
disadvantage on their attack against you.
Yeah.
Okay. So they are going to both move towards you. And wouldn't you know it, they are going to attack. They each get 2 slam attacks. Let's see, first. So the first slam attack, let's see, that's, I assume a 10 doesn't hit you.
No.
Second slam attack from the first one, does an 11 hit you?
No.
First slam attack from the other one, does a 13 hit you?
Just recently, no, actually, because of the new armor actually saved me from that.
Hey, let's go.
And this one hit you, because 25 hit
Okay.
you.
Yes.
So that's...
Wow, with disadvantage at 25?
Yeah, I rolled 18 and an 18. Is what
Wow.
it is. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Remember your temporary hit points.
Yeah, I already added them.
Yeah, just making sure that.
All right.
But
Padre.
look on the bright side, Jane. Now that means you won't be losing anything in your wild shape.
Honestly, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and let me see.
I mean,
Although-
if we do go into the Tomb Guardian room, the beholders can't chase us. They're too big to fit in, and I don't think they'd be able to hit us from those angles. So
True.
What happened?
Yeah.
Missed it.
Well, because I was thinking about holding my action to like, if they come within range, I could then attack them.
I doubt beholders are going to be the ones to get into your range.
That's fair, actually. That's true. They do have ranged options.
They are
Um,
ranged options. That is what they do.
I could, because I already used my movement to from Mantle of Inspiration to come up here. Like, I feel like if I were wanting to like attack the melee, I wouldn't have done that.
Mm.
I don't know. Nah, okay. I will just probably try to make my way through here, honestly. Um, assume I can squeeze past here,
Sure can.
Yeah.
or
So long as the entity isn't hostile, you can basically move through them without
Fine.
issue.
let's go 25. I guess.
Hi, Jane. Podgy just lets in. Hi, Jane. He's the Tomb Guardian.
Hello.
Oh.
Actually, hold on. Let me check something. Features. Where's my sentinel?
Well, actually, I think I have something that I want to do next turn that I haven't done yet before. It's gonna be pretty
Ooh.
exciting stuff.
Cool.
Not just gonna be
Actually, you know
transforming
what?
into a bear.
Instead of moving there, can I like move past Jane and just end up here instead?
Sure can.
Please don't.
Why not?
I have something I want to do.
Okay. Okay, sure. I'll move here instead. And then I'll just go ahead and use my attack action to swing my short sword at Tomb Guardian 1.
Okay.
That is a 16
Well,
to hit.
actually, never mind. I think that would have been fine.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll just go there.
Yeah,
you
it,
can
it
do that.
doesn't change. It doesn't change the attack. So
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still swinging. I got a 16 to hit Tomb
That's a
Guardian
miss.
1. That's a miss. Okay. And then I get another attack. Swing the short sword again.
Scimitar.
That's a 17 to hit.
Was that with the scimitar or was that with the short sword?
Oh, that was with the short sword again.
Okay,
With
that
the
is a hit.
scimitar, I'm gonna use. Okay, that's a hit. Okay, so the armor class is 17. Okay. Damage is 9 piercing damage. From a magic weapon, in case that matters. And then I will use with the extra attack. With 2-weapon fighting, I'll then swing with the scimitar against the same one. And nick it. That's not a hit. So
Okay.
I think don't really have a whole lot I can do else. So yeah, I'll just say yeah. I'm done then. That's my turn.
All right.
All right, here comes the pain.
Oh no, there goes Larry.
He has disadvantage on his. No, he doesn't have disadvantage. Actually, no, I'm stupid. He has disadvantage on strength-based D20 tests, but he also does 1d8 less damage.
Yeah. Hey, Livio,
Hello.
do me a favor.
Yeah.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I mean, I can try. 19.
Cool. So you are not frightened. Hey, Livio,
Awesome. Hi.
can you make me a dex saving throw?
Sure can. That's gonna be a 19.
Nice.
Okay. So give me a second here. So
I thought you were gonna ask. Okay, Livio, give me a charisma save. Just go through the entire list
Go
of
through all
saving
the
throws.
saving throws.
so
Don't give Darth ideas.
this area here has just
Oh.
been disintegrated. That wall.
Holy
Oh, a
shit.
disintegration ray.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh my
Yeah,
Oh,
we
god,
need
no.
to
I'm
get.
so glad I made the dex save.
Oh
Holy shit.
dear.
We need to get the
Oh
fuck out of
dear.
there. We
Hey,
need to get the
Livio.
fuck out of
Um,
there.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh no.
I'm frightened anyway.
Oh,
This is
everyone's
bad.
Not even
coming.
going
Oh
after
no,
This is
they're
not
Hoodie.
good.
coming.
Not even going after Hoodie.
At least Hoodie's safe.
Can I
Do
get
I
a
need to look more
Constitution saving throw?
Oh
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's a
That's gonna
trap.
be that's gonna be a 12.
Okay, you have the
It's
paralyzed
getting
condition.
hard. Oh
Awesome.
Oh
no.
So
no.
bad. That is so
No.
bad.
Would it be better? Could you use your heroic inspiration on this? Would that be a good use of it?
I mean, to get rid of
Probably.
the paralyzed, probably.
Yeah,
I'll
I
probably.
would.
I
Yeah,
I
think
would
I'll use
say
my
yes,
heroic
I would use it.
inspiration to reroll
Yeah.
that.
If you want to, go
I
ahead.
can. I could
It was
potentially mantle
Constitution,
you
right?
to get
Yep.
the hell out of there.
It's an 11
Oh.
to hit
Oh
first.
no, it's
Oh,
worse.
I'm sorry I said anything.
Alright. Can I
So I'm
also get
still
a wisdom saving
paralyzed.
throw from you?
Sure.
Oh
Don't do it.
no.
That's gonna be a 19.
You're still not scared.
19.
You're still not frightened of him.
Ah, but
No,
Love
paralyzed.
to see
look,
19.
You are
Darth,
paralyzed.
I'm gonna be
Paralyzed
honest
is
with
literally
you.
the worst condition.
Darth, I'm gonna be honest with you. After that area of the tomb got disintegrated, Livio is terrified.
Not spell based.
Not spell based.
frightened, but just
Okay.
Regular
frightened.
frightened.
Okay, Livio, it's your turn. You don't get to do anything but you can make a con save.
I mean, I
Yay.
can have Hoodie. Hoodie can go.
Hoodie can definitely do things.
Yeah.
Constitution. That's an 8. Good to know. I'm still paralyzed.
Yeah, you are.
I guess Hoodie's gonna attack Barry.
Sure.
Go Hoodie.
But he's
Hoodie, I
not the
choose
hero we
you.
deserve, but the hero we need.
Hoodie, I choose you. It was almost a nat 20. That's so sad. It's a 12.
I'm
Trash.
sorry.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
a 12 not hit.
No.
this is quite bad.
Waiver.
Oh wait.
Hi.
Wait, Waiver went
Pretty
before
not
me anyway.
good.
I apologize. Yeah, waiver would have been before you, but again, because of
Good.
how your initiatives work, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because
Does Waiver see what's going on?
Yeah, I definitely see what's going on here.
I mean, Mantle won't do anything because I'm paralyzed.
Yeah, no, I can't help you with Mantle of Inspiration. I'm going to do what I can to help you, though. I'm going to give you a Bardic Inspiration. So,
what-
that means the next time you fail a D20 test, you can roll a D8 and add that to your amount. So, potentially, you might not die on your next turn. That is the best I can do, I'm sorry.
Look, anything can help at this point.
I'm just like imagining like Livio being like getting hit with the paralyzed ray, and then Waver sees it and decides to start singing a tune.
Right, let's start thinking of shapes. Let's see if I can get these two bozos. Oh, I can. Sweet.
And
Yeah.
let's
Yay.
go.
All right, I'm gonna cast Shatter there. They both must make a Constitution DC 15 saving throw, and if they fail, they'll take the damage. And if they succeed, they'll take half that damage.
They both failed.
Nice. Let's go.
They take 16 force damage.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
That's all of my action stuff. So I will, I guess, just move up a step, and my awakened shrub shall bar the way. All right, that's my go. Good luck, Livia.
Good luck.
Wait.
Oh, the coffin's
Don't disintegrate.
cracked.
Someone cast
Oh, yeah,
Shatter
my-
right
my sh-
there.
Yep, my
That's
shatter
true.
destroys inanimate objects. I destroyed it. Waver, the one person who has now 3 times desecrated a tomb.
All right. On that note, Jane, what are you doing?
All right, time to do the thing. I'm going to. Oh, right. The guardians still. Both of them get an opportunity attack if I leave?
If you leave there, yeah, unless you used an action for disengage.
Oh, but I want to use it for something else.
If you cause them to have opportunity attacks, I can attack them and use my reaction to attack them with my sentinel feet.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if you go towards Tomb Guardian 2, then Tomb Guardian 2 won't have a opportunity attack. Tomb Guardian 1 will, though.
Yeah.
And then Padre can reaction attack it. Tomb Guardian 1's the weakest out of the two, so that could do some damage.
Where I
And
was
then-
planning. Okay. Yeah, where I was planning on standing though, I was planning on standing like in the kind of in the corner, like over here.
Oh,
But
that would get both of
That would
them,
get
yeah.
both.
Um,
But
I guess
if you stand like here or here, you're still within the area of control and no opportunity attack.
I mean, I might just stand over here, let Tomb Guardian 1
Yeah.
get an attack on me, and then let Padre get reaction.
Well,
for
I
that.
guess I'll only get an attack on them if they actually hit you. Is the thing.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Tomb Guardian 1 can, if it wants to, use its reaction to opportunity attack Jane as it leaves its area of control.
10 doesn't hit.
That's what I'll do. Oh,
It
Oh,
does
it
not.
doesn't hit.
So then I
Okay,
don't get an
cool.
opportunity attack, but that's still good because it didn't hit you.
Yeah.
okay, cool. I
Yeah,
will
I'm
now.
glad you're having a good time, Jane.
I will now
You
take
could-
out. Yes.
Yeah, you could since Tomb Guardian 1 didn't hit. If you want to risk it, you could move one more space back into the corner, and let
Now
Guardian
will be
2 go
fine.
for the attack, and
Yeah,
It'll be
I think it's better to keep your reaction for psionic shielding.
fair enough.
So I am going to take out my staff that I have just been graciously given by the sanctuary. And I will cast Moonbeam at the 3rd level at Tomb Guardian 2.
Okay.
Basically, that creates a 5-foot circle. How do I do shapes?
By the way, Waver, your Ray of Enfeeblements, you don't have to concentrate anymore.
Oh, this is 5
Oh,
feet.
it saved. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
It made the save.
15, right?
I mean,
Yeah, DC 15 is the
Yep.
saving throw for my Raven Feeblement.
okay. Well, yeah. If Podgy's over there, I'm not going to do it over there. I thought this was going to be smaller.
Do it. I can take it.
Do you want me to do it?
How much damage did it actually? I
It
want
is
to know.
3d10 radiant damage.
Never mind. Don't do that.
Okay. So I'll do it over here then.
Honest Waver, I had just thought about the
Um,
original conflict here and thought that would be a good spot to call it. I didn't think of you guys just running through it.
I mean, what do you want us to do? Face 2 beholders?
Eventually, you have to.
Not at level 5. Not at level 5.
To be fair, they are beholder zombies, which I feel like
Yeah.
are not as bad.
It only means they have less health. They are still just as deadly.
Look, man, I'm having a great time.
Yeah, rest in peace, Livio. I hope you can find a good character to make for when you.
I mean, I do have other characters, but we're dealing with cursed objects. I think Darth has a plan if a character dies.
Okay. But with that, each creature in it makes a Constitution saving throw. What's the it's DC 13.
Okay.
Did it succeed?
It did not.
Okay, cool. Then
Oh wait,
on a failed
hold
save,
on.
the creature takes.
Hold on, it has advantage against saves on spells. It did make it.
Okay. No. But why?
Does it take half damage still or no?
It takes half damage still, yeah.
That's fine.
But that is still 3d10s and it's radiant damage.
Sure.
It should be good, I think.
Potentially.
How do I?
That means probably won't have resistance to it or anything like that. I think.
There we go. That is 8. Half of that would be 8 radiant damage.
Yep.
That's me.
Okay. And that stays until your concentration goes away, so that's fine. Tomb Guardian number 1 is going to go ahead and attempt both attacks on Padre.
Yep.
Okay. So being that it makes a save once per turn, does it make it once per my turn, or like?
He will need to make the save because he's going to take the damage if he ends his turn there this turn. Does a 16 hit you, Padre?
My armor class is 16.
So yes, it does. Okay. So in that case, 19 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm not going to use my reaction to reduce it.
Okay.
I'll just take it.
And the second attack also hits you. On a bright
Okay.
note, it's only doing 13 points of damage.
That's okay. 13, I'll just take it.
And
I can use second wind, it's fine.
even with advantage, he fails his saving throw this time.
Nice.
So he will take the damage. That's fine.
I have to roll for it every time.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure that's what's going on. 17 damage.
Yep. He takes it.
It's radiant damage
Yep.
as well. I guess that makes a difference.
And let's see. 19 hits you, right?
Me?
Nope.
Me?
Jane.
Oh, Jane. Okay.
Yes.
13 points of damage, Jane.
When that hits, I'll use my reaction to use my sentinel feat and get an opportunity attack against it.
Sure.
So that'll be with my short sword, I guess.
Sure.
That is 25 to hit. I assume that hits.
Yep.
That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
And do I want to? Sure, I'll go ahead and use a psionic die to do a psionic strike, adding another 8 force damage to that.
All right. Okay. Excellent. So you took your 13 damage, Jane.
Yes, I did.
Can I get a concentration check on your spell?
What do I do to check that?
Con save.
Con save. 23.
Yeah, that's fine. And a 10 doesn't hit you, so that's fine.
Yes.
Padre, it is your turn.
Okay, question.
Answer.
Can I see Livio at all?
Where you're at? No.
No.
You know Livio
Damn,
did
so I
not come out of that room.
I mean, I can see, so, and since talking's a free action, you can be very quickly
Okay,
informed on
if
the
I
situation.
cannot, okay, because the thing is, what I was going to do was if I could see Livio, I would be able to use my telekinetic movement to move them away from the beholders. But I cannot, so I cannot do that.
Don't mind me. Larry and Barry are just vibing with me.
Okay. So, if I were to move, say, here, would I be able to see Livio then, like, at all? Like, or would I have to get pretty close, actually?
Pretty much where Waver is the first spot you'd be able to see him.
Okay, so I would have to provoke opportunity attacks from Tomb Guardians.
Yep.
Shit. Let me think.
I say just focus on the two guardians. The beholders are too big to get through the way anyway.
Right, but like, I don't want you to die. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? I forgot about this. I forgot I had tactical shift. So whenever I activate my second wind ability with a bonus action, which I was going to do anyway, I can then move up to half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and use second wind
Go ahead.
as a bonus action. So that's going to be oh nice. I heal 15.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
So that is um one use of second wind, and I get to move up to half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks, which I will do right now. So 5, 10. My speed is 30, so I can move. Okay, I can't end in waiver spot, can I?
Nope.
Yeah. Um, because like, okay, here's the thing. That it was only for half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks, but I still have
You
my
still
other
have
half of my
movement. Yeah,
speed.
absolutely.
So yeah, I can just end here. That's 20 feet of movement. And then I will go ahead, make sure I'm doing this correctly. Um, where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a magic action to use telekinetic movement um, to move Livio. I guess, assuming Livio's willing.
Livio is not in the right state of mind right now.
Ah, shit.
You can move him if he wants. Uh, he does want
Well,
to
it
get
has
out
to
of
be a
here.
willing creature, is the thing.
Yeah, he's literally beyond frightened right. Apologize.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Olivia was very willing to get the fuck away from those two things,
Yeah,
right?
he's very willing to get the fuck away from
Okay,
there.
I'll. Is that count, Darth? Or
I'm fine with it.
okay, cool. So I'll move Livio. Okay, so I can move them up to 30 feet to an occupied space I can see. So I guess just
Just
probably here.
slam him, yeah, right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get him out of there.
Or would
Explain
I
to
be able to
Martha.
actually decide a little bit? What could I see that spot or no?
Nope. Notice
Okay, so it
the
has to be there. Okay.
piece that comes up off of the edge there. So no, you can't.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't, you
yeah, I
can't
see.
hide him
Yeah,
around the
yeah.
corner.
Okay, yeah. Cool. So yeah, just pop them there, um, away from the beholders. So I used 20 feet of movement already. Yeah, so I can't really move anymore unless I were to go here, which I do not want to do.
No, you don't want to be where those beholders are.
Yeah. What I will
Yeah,
do.
just look at
Okay.
Livio and you'll understand that you don't want to be.
Let me put it this way: one beholder, literally just a singular beholder, is a challenge for like 8th level parties.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
more than that. A
Um.
single
Yeah,
behold, like they have a high CR. These do not.
yeah. Trust me though, these things are still really fucking scary.
Do I want to use my action surge and attack with a longbow or something?
The only one you'll be able to
Sure.
do.
I'll go ahead and use my action surge to take another action,
Sure.
which I will use to attack, I guess, Larry
Okay.
with my longbow.
Sure.
That is a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is going to be 5 points of damage.
Cool.
Um, long. I have two attacks per action. Longbow doesn't have anything that would prevent that, right? I think
That's correct.
that's just if it has like.
Crossbow would have something that
Okay, so I'll
prevents
go.
it.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and attack Larry again
Sure.
with the longbow.
Absolutely.
That's a 14.
That is not a hit.
Okay, that's not a hit. Okay. Okay. Then that is my turn.
Larry doesn't like you. It's Larry's turn.
Oh, I should have used a Sonic die to. Okay, it was fine. It's fine.
Padre,
Yes.
can you please make a dex save for me?
Sure can.
Please do.
Make this. Please make this.
Oh
Oh no,
I
no,
am,
no.
I am
Rest in peace, Huggy.
absolutely using my heroic inspiration on that.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's better. 20.
Oh,
Okay, good, good.
oh.
Big chunk out of the wall there.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh God. Disintegrated into dust.
Yeah, by the way, fun fact, beholders make their layers by using their disintegration beams.
Can you make a con save now?
Oh boy.
That's okay, it's only paralysis, it's not instant death.
Oh, the pro.
11.
So we said yellow was paralysis. That's good.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Alright.
Shit.
It's not instant death. It's not instant death.
What what
True.
do beholders do by using the disintegrate spell?
Make-
Oh, they can literally carve out entire layers with that in like a few hours.
Livio, can you do me a favor? Can you have Hoodie make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh
Oh,
no,
the
not
No,
hoodie.
hoodie.
paralyzed hoodie.
What is the save? Okay. That's gonna be a 9 in total.
No.
Hoodie takes
Ah.
12 necrotic damage
Awesome.
and is poisoned.
Ah,
Awesome.
It's okay. He can be brought back really easily. It's
Can't get the same
I
one
would
twice.
appreciate if my notepad wasn't frozen.
Oh, can I get a dex
Oh,
save as well from Hoodie?
no,
Hold on.
no, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no,
no.
no, 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 no,
Uh,
no, 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 no.
I'm trying to
Please.
math here. Please shut up. A dex save. Uh, that's gonna be 12 in
Ah,
total.
rest in peace, hoodie. Rest
What?
in peace.
No,
Yeah,
Ah,
there is no body to
no,
restore. It's just gone.
no,
Hoodie is just
No.
gone.
R.I.P.
no.
Livio, can you please make me
yeah,
a con save?
I can try.
Break out of the paralysis.
That's gonna be a 17. Awesome.
Yay!
Okay.
Waver?
Remember, you still have your bardic. No. Oh right, yeah, it's my turn. Because that
Yeah, it is
happens at the
your
end of the
turn.
turn, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah,
And I don't.
okay.
Oh, I do have Bardic. That's true.
Fuck, we are in such a bad spot. Damn. I mean, first things first, they're literally right next to each other, so I mean, Shatter. DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
That Larry made it. The other one did not.
Okay. The ones who succeeded take half of 17. The one that didn't take 17. So that should be 8 damage to Larry and 17 damage to Barry, if I calculate
Larry
correctly.
made the save. The other one didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. So takes 8 because that's half
Yep.
of.
Yep. All right.
That's my action. Hmm. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can do to potentially help Padre get out of the way. I don't think there is. Well, I'll give Padre what I gave Livio. Have a bardic inspiration. Hopefully that means you won't die. That is literally the best I can do here.
We're gonna need to remind him when he gets back.
Okay. And
Yeah, I would get out of the
yeah,
way there.
I'm getting here so I can take cover, and little shrubby friend is here to body block for me.
All right.
That's all I can do. Well, actually, no, wait. The awakened shrub should have an action. So what can it do? Oh, it can make an attack roll. Hell yeah. Um, actually, no. It'll just take it'll just take the dodge action.
Okay.
That is all.
All right, Jane, what are you doing?
I think. Let me see, because I can take a magic action to move the beam.
Did it take a full action?
So, it says it takes a magic action, which I would
Okay.
assume means
That's an
it would
action.
take up an
That,
action.
that means you don't get any attacks if you're moving it.
Yeah, but I can move it. With this would hit both of them.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move it right there then, and then because it enters, because Tomb Guardian 2 has now just entered the space, they need to make a save. A con save DC 13.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. So his save. He makes his save.
Okay.
Take
Then
half
he's
damage.
still gonna take half damage.
Yep.
That's gonna be half of 17. Is it rounded down
Yep.
to 8 radiant damage?
Yep. That's fine. Is that everything for you?
Yes.
All right.
Math. Waiver gave Padre Bardic.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I
Yeah,
wasn't
sure.
leaving you completely defenseless.
Okay.
Arctic is what, a D4?
A D8.
D8.
A D8. Okay, yeah.
All right. So
Hopefully it means you won't die.
let's start with attacking Livio with 2 slam attacks. First one, I don't think a 10 hits Livio,
No.
and a 9 doesn't hit Livio.
No.
Okay. Jane, 24 hits you, right?
Yep.
14?
What do you think, Darth?
Sorry, you said
Does a
how much?
14? No, does a 14 hit you?
Yes, that also hits me.
Okay, so you got hit twice. All right. So the first,
Does the first Tomb Guardian take damage first, or
I mean,
no?
I'm gonna let the damage happen. These are happening at the same time. So you will get your damage on them at the same time here. I'm not gonna be
Gotcha.
too much of a jerk here. I mean, I'm gonna be a jerk, but 23 points of damage.
Oh, 23. That that makes me unconscious.
Okay. Well,
I
that's
can't see
unfortunate.
Jane, can I?
Nope.
Dang.
I will still have you
Unfortunate.
make
You're
your.
paralyzed anyway.
I will have you make your final roll for the damage
Does
of your spell.
paralyzation prevent me from using psionic shield or whatever?
It shouldn't. You should still
Okay.
have your.
16 to those who
Yep.
do not make the save, and
Okay.
then 8 to those who do.
So this
You're
like
just
psionic.
you're just incapacitated, which just means. Oh no. Yeah, you are incapacitated, so you can't use a reaction at all. Period.
Oh, like at all. Shit. Okay.
All right, Padre, it's your turn. Can you make me a con save?
Yep.
Please make it.
Oh, 9.
Can you do
roll
me a
D8,
favor?
roll
Roll me a
D8.
d8, please.
rolling a D8. Bardic inspiration. Hold on. Where's the D8?
Like
I'll take-
it's the
take that.
beholder's turn after this, though. He's just gonna get.
This is
paralyzed.
the con save, right? Not a deck save.
Yeah, just can't. It doesn't. It might help.
Yeah, I'm using it.
Yeah, because if he stays paralyzed, you
Okay,
have
so
disadvantage.
9 plus 7 is
16.
16.
Okay. Phew, you
Oh,
you
right,
no
right,
longer
right.
have your disadvantage on stuff.
Okay, okay.
You might actually survive.
Can I? Okay, I assume I can't use my movement though
Nope.
this turn.
No,
Because that's
that
at
happens
the end of the
your
turn.
In a turn. Okay, cool. At least I'm not paralyzed though,
Yeah. Oh, God.
and I can use reactions.
All
Guys, I
right,
used up all my good rolls on those first 4 saves.
it's fair. All right, so Larry here is gonna shoot at Livio first.
Why me?
Damn, that's a cross shot. Literally, like.
What the
Padre's
hell?
short. I'm
I
trying
am
to.
smaller than Liv.
I'm trying to mix up who. I don't want to do all 4 attacks on Padre. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can you make me a deck save, please, Livio?
Oh god.
Okay,
Oh, God.
that's the scary one. That's the scary one.
14.
Okay.
Oh,
Why did the Tomb Guardian have to make it? Huh? No.
I mean, the same can be said for you then, because it shot at Padre right next to Waver.
No, because it disintegrated the wall beside Padre. It didn't go through. It went to the side.
yeah. Can I have the Tomb Guardian make a deck save as well?
Am I making
And
any other saves, Darth?
yeah, can I get a con save from you?
Yeah, sure. Nat
You're
20.
fine. You're
Oh,
fine.
nice.
All right, Padre.
At 20 for a total of.
21.
Yes.
Can I get a deck save from you, Padre?
Oh boy.
Oh god.
I don't have no more inspiration left of either kind. So it's just. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
that
Rest in
one.
peace. Rest in peace, Padre.
n-
It's nice. It's been nice knowing you.
That's rough.
That is very unfortunate.
That is rough. Give me a second.
what, Darth,
It doesn't
what did
even
we,
do damage, does it? It
Darth,
just insta kills.
can I ask you a question, Darth?
Sure can. What's up?
What did we do to deserve?
You
Yeah,
ran through an encounter again.
Yeah, away from the beholders. Away from the beholders.
The Tomb Guardians are nothing compared to those.
They're the same. They're the
Exactly.
same CR. They're the exact same CR.
Mm,
That
mm,
means nothing. Trust me, that means literally nothing.
Give me a second. I'm not done here.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Mhm.
I
couldn't
think you
that have
actually
happened to
survived that.
Livio?
I think you actually survived that.
How?
21 points
How?
of damage.
It rolled
I
low.
used my reaction to do protective shields on
Sure.
myself.
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
So it's not just insta kill, it's damage.
Yeah,
That's
it's
huge.
damage. It is
That's
just
huge.
damage.
Okay.
The thing is, it does a boatload of
I reduced
damage.
it by 11, so it's what, 10 damage then?
Yep. Take
Yeah.
10 damage.
It
All right.
the reason disintegration
Shit,
ray
I
is
thought it was
scary
dead.
is because it's a boatload of damage.
Yep. And I rolled low.
It yeah, it rolled low. A 21 is below average.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This is huge.
Can I get a wisdom
I'm
save
living-
from you, Padre?
Okay.
You're being frightened literally means nothing.
13.
Take 11 psychic damage,
Oh,
and
Alright,
you
I
are
you
no
just
longer have a reaction, so I cannot reduce that.
suffering from the frightened condition.
Frightened of Larry or
Actually frightened of
Barry?
Barry.
Barry.
yeah.
Barry? Okay.
Larry's
So I
all right.
cancel
Barry is
any
terrifying.
towards that. Not that I would want to at this point.
Livio, it
Alright.
is your action.
I don't know what to do because I think Livio's too terrified to take an action.
Inaction probably means death.
I would at least move out of the line of sight of the beholders, maybe.
Yeah.
I would at least do that, yeah.
I guess Livio will disengage and run over here. That
Okay.
what?
You're moving over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Waver?
First things first, I am going to use my bonus action. Oh, okay, so Jane is knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have healing potions, so I can give Jane a healing potion, but that takes a bonus action,
Does.
which means I can't also Mantle of Inspiration unless you allow me to convert an action into a bonus action thing.
Wait, when did Jane go down?
Last round.
Yeah, last round.
Last
Would
round,
you
converting
allow
to
me
knock me down
to
with 2 attacks.
Darth, would you allow me to take 2 bonus action moves if it means I don't use my action? If I don't have an action, essentially?
That seems rough.
Mm. I feel like it's the only way I can ensure we all survive this, though.
I think if you do it, you're ensuring you all die.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no because I'm trying to protect your ass.
All right. Then in that case, I will use my bonus action and I will give. I will essentially force feed
That's fair.
Jane my potion of healing. So Jane will recover 2d4 plus 4. You gain no 2d4 plus
9.
2, isn't it? So 7.
Is it 2D?
I
7
think. Yeah,
damage?
7. You heal 7.
All right.
That's my bonus action.
Yep.
And for my action, I'm going to try and get rid of these constructs. So let's do math with circles. If it will let me draw a circle. Cool. Shatter, right there. They both need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
You sure that's
They
where you
have
want to put it?
disadvantage if they're constructs.
You sure that's where you
Are
want to put
you
it?
you're hitting your shrub with that?
Oh. There. 6.
Okay.
If they're constructs, they have disadvantage, but otherwise they just make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
All right, so okay, so number 1 failed,
Mhm.
number 2 failed.
All right. They both take 18 force damage.
Sure.
Okay. I literally have nothing else to do, so
Mhm.
that's it. But Jane's up now because I potion healed them.
True
So.
story.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I do have an awakened shrub. Go shrub, attack. 18. It hit. It hit. It deals. It deals. It deals. It deals 1 slashing damage to Tomb Guard 1.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Massive. Absolutely massive. Alright,
That's
go
huge.
Jane.
All
Go
right,
Jane.
Jane, it's your turn.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty beat up. I don't know.
You are.
Can you wild shape into something that can fit here and do stuff?
I can. Um, the only thing that would be able to fit where I'm at right now is a rat. I mean, I could move to the left and wild shape into like a bear or something, but I would be
Mm.
getting Tomb Guardian to an opportunity attack at the very least.
Mm.
And I think you would also be in line of sight of Larry at least.
Um,
Probably, right?
if I went like over here, like as a
Yeah, then
bear,
you'd
would I
be
be
in-
in line of sight of Barry or Larry?
Likely not.
Oh,
Darth, can I ask how much longer this will take? Because I have to work at 8:30.
I apologize. Like I said, I was really only expecting the 1 combat. I didn't expect people to run through for the 2nd. That was my bad.
We're sorry for running away from the beholders.
Shoot,
Um,
could we just call it here then? Like if Broshi really needs to go to sleep.
The-
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like if maybe we finish this round of combat and then call it there, and then pick up.
yeah,
With,
if we need to do that, we can. Yeah.
pick up
Okay.
on the next round of combat.
Because I think if we manage to kill the Tomb Guardians and are out of line of sight of the Beholders, it will basically be the end of the combat because they can't do
Yeah, because then
anything.
we
Eh,
can kind of like
Every
lean in, shoot with an
literally,
arrow or something, and then
yeah,
back out.
literally everything except for Larry is bloodied.
So
Um.
just quickly go through this round and see if we can
Yeah,
get
this
rid of
one
these
round.
2 Tomb Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I guess I'll use it now. Then I'm going to cast. Let's see. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at level 2, second
Sure.
level.
I've heard
That
that's
is
a
going
good thing.
to heal 24 damage.
Cool.
Puts me up quite a bit.
Yep.
I am then going to, because I can, yeah, Wild Shape doesn't take. Wild Shape's like a bonus action.
It is a bonus action. Yep.
Yeah, so I will go over like through here. Tomb Guarding 2 will get an opportunity attack.
21 means he will hit.
Yep.
And it is 10 points of damage.
Good thing I healed first.
Yep.
Okay. And then right here, I'm going to transform into a bear, brown bear, big brown bear, pretty big. me 15 10 hit points. That.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tomb Guardian number 1. Let's see. He's got to make a roll because he's taking a whole bunch of damage. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, shoot. They both need to make the roll. Tomb Guardian number 1 made his. Tomb Guardian number 2 also made his. Okay. Tomb Guardian number 1 is going to attack the big bear.
Makes sense.
19 and 24.
24 damage?
No,
Oh
no.
wait, no, 24 to hit. Yeah, this will hit.
Ouch. 27 points of damage.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm still alive.
Yeah, I know. Waver. 9 misses you,
Yep.
and 25 doesn't.
Nope. Big ouchie times.
6.
I'm pretty sure I already used my reactions, so otherwise I would be
6 points of damage.
doing.
Huh?
I
Okay.
rolled
sure.
2 1s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you used your reaction to psionic die something.
To sign a protective field myself when Larry
Yeah.
hit me with the
Padre-
disintegration ray.
All right.
It's Padre's
Audrey
turn.
leaves the area.
Okay,
Get the fuck out
fine.
of the line of sight now.
I get out of
Where's my pointer? If I move to this space right here,
Which,
can
you show me the space again?
will that be within line of sight of either beholder?
Here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Oh, right there. Yep, right there.
Oh, right there.
Right there.
That
These
one?
two.
No.
Oh, let me ping it actually.
That one, yes.
This spot there.
That
I
one,
will still be in line of
that
sight,
one
okay.
could be in line of sight. That one can't be.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I will move 1, 2. Yeah, right there. Actually, no. Before I use all my movement, I was here, right? So 5, 10. Before I use the rest of my movement, I'll just go ahead and swing my short sword at this Tomb Guardian here.
Okay.
Couldn't you attack diagonally anyway?
You could
Yeah.
attack
Well,
him.
'cause
can-
what I do next will depend on whether this guardian dies from me hitting it or not.
Sure.
Okay.
So, nat 2. So
Nope.
9. So no. Second attack with the short sword. That's 16 to hit.
Nope.
No, okay.
Hold on.
The
Um,
AC is 17. We figured that out.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did figure that out. And then yeah, I'll then also nick it with my scimitar, I guess. Bad rolls, 12. In that case, yeah, I'm just gonna move here then,
All right.
so that I'm not in line of sight of the beholders. And then I will also be using a bonus action to second wind.
Sure.
Why am I rolling so bad? I only I rolled a 1 on a d10.
Sorry,
I
I
only
took
feel
I
sick.
took all the good rolls before.
It's all good.
Yeah, we
We
rolled
did
pretty
roll
well at the
we
beginning.
rolled like what?
It takes
4
the
nat
It
20s?
also takes a bonus action to drink a potion, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep, it does.
So I can't do that this turn. Okay. I'm done.
So 4 rays all come through that hallway there.
Mhm.
And one of them hits the guardian.
Yay.
Amazing. Which one though is the question?
Probably the one that is visible from the hallway.
Yeah, probably the one in line of sight of it.
And it managed
No, I
to
mean like
make its deck save.
Okay.
okay, so it's the
Oh.
dex. Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, it was the disintegration ray.
Yeah.
Man, that wall is really bad.
That said, that was the end of the turn.
Yep. So
Yeah.
should we call it here for now and pick
I
this up?
say we should
Yeah.
probably call it here and
Let's call it.
pick this up
Agreed.
right here next session.
Agreed.
I am sorry that I had suggested that we wanted to move on to the next bit. I really wanted to get you guys to deal with the puzzle and that first combat. I didn't think the second combat was going to happen.
Yeah, fair enough. It's just, beholders are scary.
Everything is scary.
Yeah,
Anyway,
putting us in a room with two beholders is quite possibly one of the scariest things you can do.
they
I'm
are
sorry
beholder
for-
zombies, to be fair.
I'm sorry for having to leave, but I really
No,
need to.
No, you're good. You're good.
it's
Oh,
all
good.
good.
It's getting late
genuine.
anyways.
It's
Yeah.
fair. It is later than
Yeah,
we
it is
would
very late.
normally go. Like I said, I had figured this would have ended at least a half hour ago.
Mhm.
I am very sorry about that,
Alright.
folks. But I will
No, that's
save where we're
fine.
at and we will
Sometimes
move
it
on.
just happens.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Thank you for
Bye.
joining me tonight, and you guys have a good one.
Thanks for
Yep.
helping. See ya.
Good night.
Night night.
Well, that didn't go the way I expected. What can you do? Let me see what we got here. Yes, I'm alone. That's fine. I really didn't expect them to charge into that second combat. I thought they learned their lesson from last session, where they charged past the statues and into a ghost. Obviously not. Interestingly, as I said, the Beholder zombies, they're a CR5, as are the Tomb Guardians. So these fights were completely equivalent, but taking on all four creatures at once, ugh, that's harsh. I really wanted them to take on just the beholders first, and that way they would have been able to focus fire them down really quickly, and we could have gone from there. Similarly with the Tomb Guardians, which are basically just flesh golems, they would have been able to focus fire them down, and that fight would have ended quick too. We'll see how things go next week. In the meantime, thank you for joining me. It has been a good night, and we will see you all next week.